What's up, everybody? Good evening. How you doing? Happy Labor Day for those who celebrate. What up? How's it going? Welcome to the All Signs for the week ahead. Hey, Ralph. What up? What's up, BK? How you guys doing? Hey, Shelly. What up? Melissa. How's it going, guys? The Modest with the Mostest and the Mod Squad's here. Don't forget, y'all, the Mod Squad's down below in the chat. They are your concierge for the evening. Feel free to stop by and say hi and just hang out with us. Leave your troubles and cares at the door. I'll take care of the rest of it. You know what I mean? And of course, whatever message comes out, I'm going to convey it across to you. But don't worry, whatever it does is for everybody involved, highest and greatest good. But good, bad, or indifferent, I will convey the messages because I never leave anything behind. No stones left unturned. Okay? And if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can scan the QR code down below here or up over here in the corner. It'll take you over to the link tree. First link is the automated booking site. You can pick from the available days and times for your appointment. And as soon as you get the appointment booked, then I'll get notified and I'll reach out to you and either send you the link to your Zoom reading. If you choose a Zoom here, that's like live one-on-one. You're right here at the table and I record it too so that afterwards you have your own copy to keep. Or if you just want a traditional private YouTube video, then I'll be notified and I'll reach out to get your questions and your details. All right, so whatever you pick, I look forward to helping out and reading for you and just being a part of everything. All right, thanks for trusting me too with your energies. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Ashes. What's up? How's it going, guys? James, how you doing? Thanks for being here. What's up, Phil? Anna Welch. What is happening? We're Infinite Phase here too. I'm from Michigan, so like the thing that we all talked about was the Mackinac Bridge Walk. The bridge that connects the two peninsulas of Michigan. Every Labor Day, they close half of it so you can walk it. I've done it before. It's actually really awesome and beautiful. It'd be kind of cool to do it again. Never know. But yeah, what's happening? Hey, Janet, Anime Life. What's cooking, guys? Twinkle Star. I'm good. How you doing? Y'all love you too. What's up? You're at the park, Gabriella? Oh, that sounds cool. This is going to be awesome. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I appreciate all you guys letting me read for you and just helping out. It's cool to be a part of the fam. I never dreamt it would happen, and I'm blessed. Every one of you guys, love the like for you. And don't forget, if you don't want to like the reading, or you do, I mean, some people don't want tarot readings in their life videos. I get it. It's a judgment-free zone. So you do or don't have to. It's totally cool. But there is the new hype feature down below that's featured on the channel. So if you go down to where the live comments are, or, you know, chat replay and stuff like that, if you swipe to the left on your phone, it'll pull over the hype thing. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to like charge anything up or a card to load. It just lets you, I think Laura told me it's like you get 3 opportunities a week or something. But you hype that and it helps push the channel into the algorithm. So support small channels, support your local business. And yeah, it doesn't cost things. So if you wouldn't mind liking and hyping, that'd be totally awesome. And the comment section is there for you. So you can leave a comment. It's your spot. All right. So you guys can chat, interact, reply to each other, brag, complain, boast, whatever you want to do. And if you want to keep private life private, just pop an emoji. God still knows what you're thinking. That way I can help you manifest it and you get to keep it for yourself. It's cool. Hey, Michelle, my belle. What up? Always think of the Beatles song when you show up, Michelle. Sunday, montre, ventre, bien ensemble. Très bien ensemble. Sweeten's in the house. What up, V? Michelle, how's it going, y'all? Big hugs. Big hugs, y'all. You guys doing okay? What's up, Gabby Gabs? Thanks for coming. Okay, really quick for the week ahead before we get into the energies and the all signs. We're going to do a quick check on the Schumann resonance. Let you guys know, here's a little Archer Schumann forecast. All the news that is news across the nowhere land. All right, so let me pop this up real quick. I'm going to show you what we got cooking. Nope, not that one. Not that one, Archer. Pay attention. I'm learning the features. It's cool, though. I just want to add this. Yeah, this is what I've been prepping it for all day. Okay, so check it out, y'all. Now, this one here, which you can see is that we've had like right about straight above the A in astrology down below there. You can see the spike in the Schumann scale. This is from all these early morning Mondays things happening of people, especially in the US. It's everybody waking up and getting ready to pack and head home from their vacations, their holidays. Airports are going to be jammed. Freeways are going to be jammed. So this is going to be, especially the beginning of the week, a very big like practice in patience more than anything. You know, while you're hanging out in traffic and you're waiting for airplane delays and flight delays and everything else. Come on, man. Why aren't you uploading yet? What's going on here? I don't think you guys even see it yet. I'm talking and I'm looking at the image and it's like, oh, I'm working on it still. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Okay, that might be better. Sweet. Okay. Anyways, meanwhile, back at your reading. Hold on, I'm gonna actually turn the QR code off for just a minute. Let's see here. Let me kill this out for just a sec. Pop back over here. I don't think it's still loading. Bummer. What if I change screen settings? Shows me. Oh, that's kind of handy if we do it that way. It still says it can't upload the image though. I'll work on it later. We'll get back to you. Now you're just staring at a blue screen. Anyways, pretend you can see a Schumann resonance here because I can see it, and apparently, technology. And plus, I'm learning the new stuff. What happens if I try? I'm still gonna try a couple things real quick. While I'm loading this, don't forget we are only 2 Saturdays away from the public appearance that's coming up in Nashville, Tennessee. I will be posting the time and the location that it will be happening. It's a cost-free event, nothing, no out-of-pocket expenses. If you're in Nashville or you can get to Nashville, come on down, hang out with us. It still won't load anything. Isn't that crazy? It loaded. Sweet. See, do we always persevere? We never give up. We stand strong at Archer Astrology. I love it. But okay, anyways, September 14th, I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. It is a free event. It's being taken care of in, sorry, my Leo Venus. It's a thing. But anyways, yeah, I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to post later this week the name of the location that we're going to be at and the time that it will be at. And it's all being taken care of, provided for by the sponsoring companies and management companies. So if you're in Nashville or you're going to be in Nashville for Dr. Joe Dispiaza's retreat, definitely hang out Sunday, September 14th with me. Melissa will be there and anybody else. It's like a total free public meet and greet. We're going to do an all signs. You can be on the channel, bring a deck, just come and hang out and have a good time. Melissa was showing me earlier today that she actually has been making goodie bags for y'all too. So if you come, Melissa's going to have an awesome, like, total surprise thing for you guys. It's really cool. And then don't forget, make sure you're following or subscribe to me and Frankie's Tarot, especially Frankie, over on TikTok and Instagram and here on YouTube, because we're going to be doing more collabs. We enjoyed it, and we've been talking behind the scenes ever since of, like, how cool it was to just be ourselves, hang out with you guys. So we're making it a thing. It's going to become a regular thing. And the next one of them is going to be on Sunday, September 21st. All right. We'll get the times posted, probably be around the 1:30-ish mark, unsure, but I'll double check with Frankie and let him know. It's always ladies' choice. That's how I was raised. And then on October 18th, Selena from Love Fire Tarot and I are going to be doing a collab. We're going to do a little, like, a Halloween special, okay? I'll probably just go as a tarot reader. It's what I do. But anyway, so yeah, make sure you subscribe to her, Frankie, Sunshine, Blue Dahlia, and even Kate and Patty, everybody that's in the Archer Network listed on the homepage here on the YouTube channel. They're the ones that I support, believe in, subscribe to, and follow along as well, and highly recommend. All right. Follow them on all the platforms. Everybody there's on, like, every platform. So meanwhile, back at this stuff over on, what side are we on? Over here? Yeah, there. I'm ambidextrous, so I can't even pay attention no more. But yeah, so you see up here, you see the scale, like that yellow brighter spike just kind of about mid-screen in the picture. That was this morning. That's just where everybody in the U.S. was waking up, packing, driving. So like I was saying, and even in the other parts of the world where it's like, well, we don't do Labor Day in this part of the world, Archer. Australia doesn't do that stuff, or England doesn't, or China doesn't. That's cool, because you guys, it was just a case of the Mondays. Everybody getting up, getting back to work, nice Sunday. The energies all are leveled out. So the United States put a holiday to it. The rest of the world kept feeling the energies. We're into Virgo season. It's an energetical reset for the month of September. So now, best thing to practice in the week ahead will be patience, whether it's travel delays or busy roads. Then going into Tuesday and Wednesday, that's going to be the catch-up week. Everybody's still recovering from having a weekend off and a vacation and a holiday. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be the stressful, frustrated, I can't keep up, I don't know what to do. All right, all the other people be saying, oh my gosh, the Schumann scale is crazy. No, it's really just all of us catching up from the holiday. Remember, the Schumann just monitors Earth's vibrations. Think of the Schumann scale as a way of monitoring the neighbor in the apartment above you, right? We're the neighbors in the apartment above, and the lower apartment is the Earth, okay? That's all it is. And then by Thursday into Friday, things will start to calm back down. You may notice news stories that revolve around motor vehicle accidents or more of the shootings and things like that. A little bit of frustrations midweek, but you will notice that near the end of the week, the energies, the weather, even temperature-wise, everything will cool, calm, collect itself. So near the end of the weeks, when you'll notice online stories about, like, the cat that was found, or, you know, just those, like, the relevant pieces about, like, local life stuff. All right, which is good. When you have good news days, that means people are in good frames of mind. All right, and that'll lead us into the upcoming weekend and next week's all signs. Anyways, so yeah. Thanks, guys, for being here. Mama T, what's up? Hey, Frankie, what up, girl? I was just shouting you out. Frankie got the hype thing, too. So you can do it over there, too. It's totally cool. I hyped her. You go down by the live comment. That's so cool. Anyways, so yeah, I guess we'll count this as Schumann resonance and updates or channel announcements. Or Melissa, you know what to do. You'll timestamp appropriately. I just let you do you. It's a whole Libra thing. But yeah, so all right, cool beans. And this red stuff down here, this is the frustration energy. I really wish this would show my mouse. That would make me so much happier. There we go. Okay, yeah, cool. So the red down here, that's all the frustration of this morning into midday. That's why it's red energy, frustrating devil energy, not bright white light. All right, but that's because everybody's stuck in traffic. Their flights got delayed. They know how much it costs to have a sandwich at the airport. I know how much it costs to have a sandwich at the airport. But anyways, so yeah, that's why it's red right now, because there's frustration. So the best thing, like in motor vehicle situations, defensive driving. Drive for those around you, all right? That way you can anticipate, the worst, prep for, and then you don't wind up upset at everybody around you. Same with the airports and public situations, all right? A lot of frustrations, a lot of stuff going down. Just defensive existence is a very good way to put it. You don't got to like bury yourself away or nothing, but just, people watch cautiously. Totally. All right. Hey, Nancy. What's up, Mose? Thanks for coming in, guys. TikTok. Don't forget to follow Frankie over here on TikTok, too. She's awesome sauce. All right. Thanks for coming by, Frankie. Like we were talking earlier, I know that, hey, we know how busy it gets, so thanks. Hang out. All right. Let me get this extra thing off the screen now that I figured out how to do that. And maybe remove. Yeah. That's us. Okay, hi, what up? All right, so we are going to do everything in order from Aries to Pisces, you and their feelings. Like I was saying, every message that comes out, good, bad, or indifferent, I will convey it across to you, because when you're with me, I'm your ride or die. You're protected. I got your back, and I'm your crystals. All right, you're safe here. Check out my chariot. It's bulletproof, and it's got T-tops. I have a thing for freedom panels, apparently. It's cool. All right. All right, so let's begin with Aries and work our way down to Pisces. All right. I hope you guys are doing good, and hope your weekend's going well, and happy Labor Day to everybody in the States. It's cool beans. Hey, Destiny. What up? Hey, Debbie. Thanks for coming. Rono, I missed you. What up? How you doing? What's been cooking? Debbie's here. I got to get down to Texas. I haven't been there since I had to go for work once many moons ago. I got to get back down to Texas, too. But that's cool. There's more coming up in Michigan and Florida, too, for appearances, meet and greets, and whatnot. So just stay tuned to the channel. Then in 2025 is going to be kind of epic. But, okay, let's break it in and begin. Let's start at the beginning. Let's grab the Light Seers deck to begin this time. How about that? All right? All right, Aries, let's do yours at 12. Let's just do you at 13 minutes even. That's a cool start point. I like it. Cool beans. What up, Aries? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Aries, we will be doing your live individual collective reading tomorrow and every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So stick around, subscribe, be a part of the fam, and let's see what we've got. Go ahead and think about your person, Aries. Ooh, the Three of Swords. Okay, keep thinking about them, because I do have a 10 of Cups and a 4 of Cups. All right? So I think the distance and the silence is getting to both you guys, Three of Swords. But that Three of Swords isn't straight upright, so that's cool too. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, right out of the gate. Man, I'm connected. All right, let's go for it. All right. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Give me 2 shuffles for Aries, please, and thank you. Why'd that Three of Swords pop out? Why the Three of Swords? Remember, the Three of Swords doesn't have to be a person. It can be a person, a place, or a thing. The Three of Swords is a noun, Libra energy. So let's see what it is. All right. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. Let's give it up for the leader of the pack. Ram on, Aries. Overall energy is the moon. There is a little bit of the fear of the unknown, or the fear of how to proceed. This eclipse season, the moons that are coming up, the moon activity in Pisces and Virgo, it might be pretty dominating this week. Hey, Mama T, what up, Mom? You doing okay? I'll check on you after the live. I'll call you. 4 of Swords. Why do they feel like they've slept on something too long? And I think the devil's getting to them. Oh, Aries will never forgive you, Crosswatcher. Devil energy. Aries has probably moved on. Aries is probably with a basketball player or a rock star celebrity. So they're kind of, in the 4 of Swords, building a little bit of a conspiracy theory about you that's leading them to that 5 of Swords. They got people around them asking them, like, hey, Crosswatcher, why you got a resting 5 of Swords face? And they're like, I'm fine. And all their friends and family just kind of know them better than that. Can't fight the feeling. Okay. I don't think that's a song. I think we just started writing a song. That's cool. All right, give me 9 cards. Let's do 9 cards. Let's go. You got the 8 of Swords. Yeah, their hands are tied. What can we do? Well, you can King of Cups. Oh, interesting. God is holding their hands tied at the moment. Hangman, 8 of Swords with the King of Cups. God wants me to let you know they're working on their healing journey. The King of Cups is that king that gives the cup onto themselves. Self-love. Queen of Cups pours the cup out onto everybody else. All right, Pisces energy on this. Some of you guys might even be an Aries, Pisces, cusper. Strong Pisces actually right there too. But in the 8 of Swords, it's almost like the reason that their conscious is still 8 of Swords is because God's like, they haven't quite finished doing the work yet. And with the 9 of Wands, it has to be safe for you with the 2 of Cups before they re-enter. 10 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, but your guardian angels are helping work this through on King of Pentacles. And they are getting ready to exercise their free will with the Wheel of Fortune. Right now, they are currently 8 of Swords in an energetical roundabout, trying to decide which way out. And they're kind of wishing that instead they just kind of center bud and just turbo boosted through the middle. Like a General Lee in a roundabout. Okay. Pisces energy is pretty strong here. Sag and Cancer's here. Capricorn, Virgo's here. Gemini, Cancer and Sagittarius. Pisces, Aquarius, and Libra so far. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, but it's part of their chart that's activating. 2 of Cups on the 9 of Wands. That's the thing that it makes me think more about that silence that's getting to you both, not just them or you. It's like the nice thing that I like about it, though, 10 of Cups on the Queen of King of Pentacles. This is telling me here that it's not always about the money when it's about Pentacles. It's more about the stability, maturity, things like that. This is telling me that they're not speaking ill of you behind your back. I'm going to give them a point for that, okay? The thing on this is they're keeping you to themselves. Pisces, Virgo energy on this one, which those are what the new and the full moon this month are in. And it couples up with eclipses. Somebody here, some of you guys could be an Aries moon. Somebody may have a Gemini moon. Maybe them could be born on the 2nd or the 29th. The 10th is here, the 8th and the 12th, the 3rd or the 30th, maybe even that's the 10th again. I think repeating 10s are showing up for you guys too. Like 10-10, seeing that a lot. Temperance card on this top row, Knight of Wands, the Fool card. Okay. I like this combination of cards. This is kind of the cool thing about it, especially with that Death card down here. It's telling me that they're acknowledging that they were a little foolish, a little immature. I don't pull so much about like the Fool card and taking the risk and stuff like that off of this. Very much how like back in the beginning of tarot, like when Rider-Waite was taken over from Tarot de Marcel, and there used to be a Fool on the Emperor card, like reminding the Emperor to all work and no play makes Aries a dull boy or girl, you know? So I pull a little bit of this person's inability to express love. It's in a different way than you. And that's what always leads to confusion. And then like feeling like things aren't going anywhere. Back to the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy, where they feel like their hands are tied. What can they do? What do they do? How do they progress forward? And it's like, sure. I mean, really easy to be like, hey, cross watcher, just call Aries, text Aries, message Aries, do something. But when they're this far up into their heads, it's actually very hard to make that first move to reach out, you know? Acknowledging what they did to you while they're on their self-love journey in the King of Cups, then how long they've taken to come to terms with this, Hangman, okay? They do feel a little foolish for how they were acting, and that's what's leading to a transformation. Scorpio energy on this, okay? It's kind of like that, I think some of you guys might have met online. Could be more of a distance type thing, but I actually feel it's more digital. Like some of you guys haven't even met this person in person yet. And like they keep slow walking it. Fool card, Hangman. But yet they like you. They have feelings for you. There's still a deep love for you with the 10 of Cups. But it's like a memory vibe on this one, you know? It's not 10 Pentacles yet. It still hasn't fully happened in the 3D. This 10 of Cups is actually makes me think that it's a digital distance, more dreamy, more in the head. They do dream about you. I mean, could be an age difference too for some of you guys, because it's like a difference in life experiences or difference in love languages. Sagittarius energy with that King of Wands. No, that's a Knight of Wands. That's Leo energy. Oh, Is there a Leo trying to disguise himself as Sag or somebody with strong Sag and Leo in their chart? The Tower card. Okay, give me on the Tower. The moon's back. I got the moon. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn on this Knight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. It's like they shut the door on their face. Not in a joking way, but literally like they regret it. Like, Aries, I really need some more time. I'll get back to you. oh, that was a pull door cross watcher. That sort of a thing, right? Like, it's the vibes of when George W. was leaving that conference and he went to pull the door and it was a push and he just looked at the entire press conference and he was like, I can't deny it. Y'all just saw me do it. And that's the thing, is they can't deny this anymore. That King of Swords, they've had some time to think differently about it. You know, the thing is because the way that their focus was still on the past relationship when you guys met. That's kind of a big factor on this Tower card, okay? That's a massive life shift that they had to go through. They've been hurt by people in their past so much to the point that on this Moon card, they stopped expressing love. Because every time they open it up, then they get hurt. And so they built such an Eight of Swords wall around them, they have literally had forgotten how to love. I don't think they even ever got to experience it with the Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands wounded warrior energy, look at the wall. There's a wall around them, you know? It's a big wall, exactly. And the thing on this is that every time they do, they got hurt, right? And so them not wanting to stress about things is stressing the both of you out, even though they're not publicly letting it show. Wow. Whoa. This is heavy. The Pisces and Sag energy is pretty strong. Virgo, Capricorn's here. Cancer and Leo are here. Scorpio, Sagittarius. God, a lot of Sag. A lot of Pisces. A lot of Gemini, too. The mutable signs coming in for the win. Pretty strong on this one. Interesting. Let me see here. Let's see what's up with this Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles talks about the guardian angels helping. Stuff going on behind the scenes that are showing results in the 3D. King of Pentacles. That's the maturity with the Chariots. Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. And that Five of Pentacles right to the Three of Cups. See? They almost fear they figured it out too late, that they got feelings for you. The thing about this is that behind closed doors, Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, they've cried about you privately. The fact that they won't talk to anyone about you, act like nothing ever happened, that's what's leading them to work through their feelings on their own. They don't have any help. They got to crash through this wall by themselves with the Chariot. Okay? And the Chariot's with the Emperor, you, Aries energy, drives into a great battle. That means they're in a self-care energy in the King of Cups that's got them in a Tower card, Dark Night of the Soul, Five Pentacles, that with the Chariot, this is letting you know they'll make it through it, okay? It's not over. The fact that they won't talk to anyone about you, act like nothing ever happened, that's giving them that time. That's giving them that time to work through their feelings while they're all locked up and on their own. Cancer energy, Cancer's ability to lock up in that Cancerian crab shell and let nobody in. Not nobody gets in to see the cross watcher. Not nobody, don't know how. I see. The thing about this, though, is that's what's going to lead them to a bit of a boiling point, right? Because they don't have anybody they're trusting to talk to about it. So they're having to do it on their own, all right? And it's going to lead to that point in the Five of Pentacles that they want to crash through the door. Taurus, Cancer energy on this one. And Taurus and Cancer, that's a strong connection in the universe. That tells me your guys' bond is tight. It's powerful, okay? The thing about that is someone's going to wind up sending like one small text or one small DM that's going to wind up being the launching pad that restores the connection and gets things moving again with the Chariot. Cancer, Taurus energy is pretty strong. Heavy-duty Gemini, Sagittarius and Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius. And Capricorn, okay? You guys are a good match, and that's all we got to go through, because there's the very first card that popped out. That's full circle on the reading, Three of Swords. That comes in with a mature Queen and King of Pentacles. A mature and balanced relationship. This is long-term. I like it. Cool. All right, Aries, I hope that helps. We'll get some more details tomorrow during your live reading, Tuesday, every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, all right? So subscribe, set the bell, and I'll see you there. Love ya. All right. Don't forget, y'all, check Frankie. If you guys missed Frankie's, check her all signs out. She did like lunchtime with the Frankies, and now it's like supper time with Archer. So check hers out too if you want a little more details before we get to your reading tomorrow. Okay, love you, Aries. All right, next up, that Chariot's going to crash right through that Three of Swords for Aries. It's going to be good. Hey, Kristen, what up, yo? How's it going? All right, let's see. On to Taurus. I have not touched that deck in a minute, so much that I don't remember what its name is. What do you say, Taurus? You want to dive into the unknown? Let's do it. I think this is the stained glass tarot. I mean, it's every card is stained glasses, so it's got to. If not, we're calling it stained glass tarot. It's pretty obvious, or church window tarot. Let's go with church window tarot. All right, let's go for it. Okay, cool. Frankie and me are like the same thing. We're like, did I remember to eat today? I've done that so many times where I've just been like, oh, I didn't. Oh boy, that explains a lot right now. Why is Archer so cranky? Somebody give that man a Snickers. Stop it. Accurate, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see, Taurus, what up for you? Let's do you at 26. Let's do 26. I can't do good timestamps, Frankie. You get all the good timestamps. 20. You know what? 26, 26. We're gonna milk it. Hey, what's up, Taurus? How's it going? Thanks for being here. All right, Taurus, let's tap into you and your person's energy and see what's up. And subscribe, be a part of the family. We will do your reading Tuesday and every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, okay? So let's tap in and see what we've got going on. Let's do it to it. Think about your person, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus and their person, please and thank you? Give me everything you got for Taurus and their person. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we got for Taurus? What do we got for Taurus? They're quiet. It's like the calm before the storm. No car. Told you. Your person just energied all over the table. I got to clean this up before Gemini shows up. No, except that one Gemini. It's like, it's okay, Archer. Don't sage. Oh my, Gemini. Who's dealing with a Gemini, Taurus? Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. As I'm asking, who's dealing with a Gemini? Ace of Wands. They totally want you to charge at their red cape. Total. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. You think they're not moving in your direction at all. They're so slow, they're going in reverse. However, the High Priestess to the Queen of Cups shows somebody having an awakening, much like what we just saw happen with the cards, where all of a sudden they're like, it's complete Partridge Family vibes. I think I love you. So that means I got to find out what they're so afraid of. Okay, bet. Let's do it. Nine of Pentacles. They're single, but with the Queen of Pentacles, it's because nobody but you could really tolerate them. Real talk. Okay, let's see what's up. Sorry, cross watchers. I'll pick on Taurus in your reading. Okay. All right, give me two. Give me two shuffles. I love reading for you, Taurus. Let's do it. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Here we go. 3 of Cups, the Wedding of Cana. That tells me there's somebody behind the scenes helping to put this together. All right. And don't worry, you're going to save a ton of money on your wedding because one of your guests is going to BYOB for everybody. It's cool. Just order water. You'll be fine. Page of Pentacles and Temperance. They are finna come your way. 7 of Cups because nobody else compares with you. This person's gone through a level up. Could be a Scorpio. Scorpio is the one sign that goes through 7 levels of ascensions. They go through a lot of dark nights of the souls and a lot of awakenings. But man, when they come out, man, they're top shelf. 2 of Cups. Told you. Strong water energy on this. Their emotions, their cup is starting to runneth overeth for you with. I have no clue why I'm talking that way. Let's go. Sunny Mama, what up? How you been? I've missed you. Let's go for it. Hey, Renee, what up? All right. Queen of Wands. 3 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, Archer. What if I figured out Taurus is the answer too late or something? I'm like, The cross watchers are trying to jump in like, hey, would you do a reading on Taurus? No, this is Taurus's reading. Stop it. That was one of the biggest problems before a cross watcher, was you would never let Taurus have a chance, for them. Just don't be the center of attention. That's all. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being accurate. Okay. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. I do like out of the sadness and the missing you energies on the 5 of Cups, which leads to the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the hate text in my readings. Okay. So this is telling me that the outcome does lead into that direction. Hey, Sandy, what up? What's going on, brother? Happy Labor Day. Three of Cups, Queen of Wands. This has so much vibe of third time's the charm. The threes are everywhere. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Queen of Wands. That's Violet Jessup in the Titanic Tarot. That's third time's the charm. Okay. You and them could definitely be born on the 3rd, 13th, 20th. Basically, y'all, if you got a 3 in the month, date, or year of you or them, this counts. This is a big energy. Okay. This thing here is with this Wheel of Fortune. It's an energy that kind of overrides the static energy. You guys have a powerful connection. Interesting. Give me this. Aries energy. I think it is somebody that was like really about themselves, you know? Because they couldn't have it their way, though, they just walked away thinking that it would get you to chase them. Three of Wands. And now they're shocked it hasn't worked. You're the first person that told this person no, and they are totally not used to that. That's why they tried to do the runner thing, thinking they could get you to chase them because it worked on everybody else before you. They don't know Taurus very well, do they? They're learning. 8 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. See, their free will choice to break the connection, all right, to disrespect you, to break your trust. Doesn't always have to be a massive thing, but one way or another, it's led to some kind of a fight. Some of you guys, it has been a long time since you spoke. Remember, there's no time in tarot. God don't do the time thing. That's on you guys, all right? So, well, I'm a human too, but however long, that's your story, you know? The way that they just walked away thinking they could get you to chase them. It's almost like they treated you like a possession more than a partner. That's not right. You know, Sagittarius and Cancer energy is pretty heavy duty. Scorpio, Libra, man, strong Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius. But then you got a lot of Aries. And then Leo's hanging out over here with the 6 of Wands. And it's almost like how much they think of you is what they're keeping quiet about, because I think they really think they messed this up. 3 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. They really didn't understand what real love was, but that's just because they never experienced it. They've never had a successful relationship. Interesting. Let's see what's up. The 3s, the 6s, and the 9s seem to be showing up pretty good. Some of you guys have been getting into the law of attraction, law of manifestation. Big time, Nikola Tesla 369. What's up on this top row? Stop there. Cool. King of Cups. Oh. 4 of Cups. This person really fought doing the journey, doing the work, the self-love. It's not my fault. I don't have any work to do. Everybody has work to do. I've got work to do. You've got work to do. This person at first, 4 of Cups, God's like, hey, you should work on that, Cross Watcher, because then you and Taurus could actually work stuff out with the Lover's card. And they're like, no, I don't want it. I don't need the work. Taurus needs the work. And God's like, are you sure? You know, right? The thing about this is that, you know, either they came from like a single parent home, or maybe like, I don't know, even off this 4 of Cups, you see how he's like working with the cups, they're not all spilled. Maybe for some of you guys, it was like a blended family, something like that, where this person they never got, what's the name? You know, no, just speak English, Archer. This person never got to be the center of attention, clear back to when they were a kid. Either they had to raise themselves, their parents were too preoccupied with other stuff for them, which then led to them having to fight to even get any ounce of recognition. Then that bled into the relationships, and then led up to you with the 9 of Cups. You were the one that actually got them to start doing this. Nobody else could. That's why when this happened, they still treated you like they would have anybody else, because then you were the catalyst, 9 of Cups, that got them to start doing the work on it, where it's like that hindsight, that if they'd already learned the lesson, you'd have never experienced this stuff. I hope that makes sense, okay? You or them could be born on the 6th, maybe the 7th, the 3rd is here, the 13th. The 3s are really strong with you. I think even angel number 333, 333s are stalking you. That Wheel of Fortune on the Lover's card says, remember the Lover's card, it's not just about minor arcana choices, right? Hey, Caitlin, what's up, hon? It's major arcana choices. It's about the original choice that your two guys' soul set with God, that he has been currently lining up your guys' footsteps on the path to lead you to your heart's true desires, right? And so the thing on this is, it's like, it's the difference in upbringings that cause delays. you know, it's like they get jealous anytime you try to do something for yourself. If you try to turn the wheel of fortune in your direction, or just even do something on your own, right? Who are you texting, Taurus? Who's that texting you, Taurus? And you're like, it's somebody from work. And it's my mom, it's my sister, it's my friend, my brother, whatever. Oh, no, let me see. And then, like, they never trusted you. But then in the end, they wound up projecting everything that they were nervous about was also they were doing. High Priestess. See, they tried to hide it, but they couldn't. Queen of Cups. Now they can't hide their feelings for you. And so in the Four of Pentacles, they got their heart chakra closed with the Emperor. There's a major ego death happening on their side, Taurus. You might not even expect this. Like, the thing about how they had to know everything about you while telling you nothing about them. I got to know where you are, what you're doing, what's going on. And then like, but then when you would ask them, they'd be all High Priestess. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Oh, just relax, Taurus. I'm doing fine. Nothing going on here. Nothing to see here. It's like it was like their way of maintaining control of something in their life after having spent so many years having no control over anything. Emperor to the High Priestess, Aries and Pisces energy. Somebody has a life path number 4. The name Aaron might even resonate, or Ryan. Interesting. I don't usually pull names. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's see what's going on down here with this Aquarius energy. You got Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra down here. Somebody got like some strong air placements in their chart. Some strong Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Tower, really? And the Five of Swords into the Two of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Taurus, it's back. Taurus, this is the makeup Ace of Wands. And, right? That's no bull. That was horrible. Oh, my word. That was, and the award for worst joke of the year goes to Archer. Okay. Hey, I had to work really hard for that award. First, I want to thank me. It's the Snoop Dogg acceptance speech. I want to thank me, myself, me. So, you know, I think the reason this person is so sensitive is because, where's that High Priestess at? Where'd you go? Yeah, typical High Priestess vibes. There you are. I think you already know this too, Taurus, right? This person's an unawoke empath that you were the catalyst that awoke the empath. Oh, exactly as it was meant to be. The Lover's card on the High Priestess. So you even know how much work they had to do to get to this point where they're coming to. Okay, I get it. See, when they take so long to make a decision on something, Five of Swords to the Tower card, God will pop a Tower card up when you least suspect it. You know what I mean? Okay. And in the Two of Wands, it is kind of forcing their hand to make a decision. All right. You can only let go and let God so long because, like, letting go and letting God is like an employer-employee matching program, right? If somebody puts in 50%, right, then God will match 7-fold, big time. So if somebody puts in 0, you know, 0 times anything is still 0. Up from up is up, right? And so God's like, that's okay, no problem. Sometimes, you know, sometimes stuff gets deducted out of your paychecks type of a vibe. Out of your person's energetical paycheck, okay? Not actual payroll deductions. They're having a hard enough time with the money anyway. So God's like, we're not going to go for the obvious one, you know. That's a big part of this. And it's kind of cool, actually, because they're finding out they would rather be with you than remain stuck in whatever their family's way of doing things has been for generations, because that's the way their granddaddy did it and their so on and so. So you guys coming together was this catalyst and the start to breaking generational curses. Okay. In English, just they realize now they don't want to have the relationship that their parents had, grandparents, and so on and so forth and backwards. So that's the thing on it. They're going to wind up reaching out completely changed. You know the movie It's a Wonderful Life? That might resonate. Maybe it's like some of your guys' favorite movie or just a memory of George Bailey, because that's literally what it is. I'm shocked too. I am totally shocked too when they come back in with some humble energies and like calmer talking and Taurus, I've done a lot of thinking and here's what I've been through and I'm mind blown. You guys are gonna be really happy. So, and also with all these threes, there are actually 33% of you guys that are sitting on a text message from them because you're nervous about history repeating itself. But the Lover's card on the Ace of Swords. There's the text message that leads into this Wheel of Fortune, shows that they've made it through that King of Cups, and you can trust it. If not, Tower card, Five of Swords, God would continue to make sure they couldn't reach out. But the Five of Cups, though how much they missed you, is what leads to a Six of Wands. Success for you too. I dig it. Still shocked, but I dig it. All right, so I hope that helps, Taurus. We will follow up and find out more during your live collective reading. That's going to be tomorrow and every Tuesday, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern. All right, I forgot. There was a schedule update, but we'll adjust. It's Virgo season. My Virgo placements are happy, so we'll be good. All right. Thank you, Taurus. Love you. Love you lots. Ace of Wands, and so does your person. Anyways, I don't know why I just laughed like Heathcliff. That was really dating myself. You are very welcome. You're welcome, Heather. You're welcome, Chantel. Thank you guys for being here too. All right. Hi, Mom. I know I said hi already, but I just saw you when I looked over at the screen, so it's like cool. What up, Kristen? How you doing? Spinny hugs, girl. All right. VK, Janet, you guys ready for Gemini? Y'all ready for K8CO? You ready for Gemini? Jazzy, ready to do it? Hey, Christine. What up? All right. Let's grab Gemini. You ready, Renee? Let's go for it. I'm Virgo Moon and Virgo Rising. I did my charts and placements, their dates. I am a September 8th Virgo Moon and a September 16th Virgo Rising. I dork out that much. Hey, Oaf the Cookies. What's up, Cookie? How you doing? What's happening? 444. What up, y'all? All right. Let's grab this title card right here. And we'll go into Gemini. Gemini, Mars, and Mercury in the house. I love reading for you too, Gemini. What are we going to do? 4141, Gemini. Let's do it. Frankie is cool timestamps. I'm working on it. Yeah. I want to go shadow deck. Can we use the shadow deck? Okay, cool. I need yours and your person's blueprint. So think about your person, Gemini, and let's tap in, tune in, and see what's going on. You ready? All right. God, tap me into the Gemini energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Gemini. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Okay, let's do it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Wow. And you own it. Own it, Gemini. The overall energy is your major arcana. I love this. Whenever this happens in a reading, this tells me that in the week ahead, there's a new sense of respect coming your way, a newfound confidence that at the moment you don't see coming. Right now, you might be totally 5 of Swords in, not even realize, like in a couple days, that all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're just ready to rock it. You know what I mean? It's going to be cool. 6 of Wands. You want me to stop now? I just heard a Gemini. It's like, Archer, stop. Just go to Cancer. We're good. We'll figure the rest out as we go. I get it. Trust me. Lover's card and the 6 of Wands. It's like a full body scan. If the doctor digs deep enough, they're going to find something. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. You're getting a clean bill of health. 7 of Swords. Okay, I'll stop there. I can't, though. The Sun card's below that. You know what this is? Remember how I mentioned the 5 of Swords at the beginning? The 7 of Swords, in traditional Rider-Waite, it talks about how the soldier is taking the 5 of Swords and sneaking them out of the battleground so that the armies can't fight no more. It just leaves 2 Ace of Swords, 2 hate texts for 2 parties to optimistically communicate. I like this. They've put away the energies that cause the 5 of Swords energies between you two. Ace of Cups is a fresh start. Wow, Cancer Leo energy is pretty heavy duty. Aquarius and Gemini. Could be another Gemini. More Leo. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go. What do we got? The High Priestess. Standard textbook definition. Expect the unexpected. Right? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my word. These are good readings. Man, September is changing everything. This is freaky awesome. Queen of Pentacles. They matured. 10 of Wands, they put some burdens away. The Magician, they chose to do this. Could be a Virgo for some of y'all. 2 of Swords, the Chariot, could be a Cancer, and the 3 of Swords. I'm told, you know how the 3 of Swords, it doesn't have to be a person. 3 of Swords is a noun, person, place, or thing. I'm being told this Three of Swords is a fear of rejection because of what they did to you. Because remember, the magician in the biblical decks, that's Moses parting the Red Sea of red flags. So this person is realizing they were kind of like a walking red flag as a result of a pretty deep, big test with the Two of Swords. That's God testing Abraham's faith. Leave Isaac alone. He was a good kid, man. We went to school together. It was good times. Sheesh. Right? Some of you guys have been seeing cardinals possibly. All right. And actually, I'm seeing something about like 3 or 4 leaf clovers or a field of clovers or something. Might resonate. That's kind of cool. But this Chariot here shows that the Ten of Wands shows they realized that they were a walking red flag, and they've done the work to clear that out, and they made the free will decision to do it on their own. After some kind of an awakening on this High Priestess that you brought their way with the Knight of Cups. So oh wow, you were brought into this person's life to stop them out of a bad cycle. And after this period on it, though, you do realize you get the rewards for this. All right. Well, they keep being stubborn about stuff with the Ten of Wands. In the week ahead, you're going to start getting some rewards for how long they've stayed stuck at this Ten of Wands energy. Where every time you've tried to work something out, they're all like, not this week, I have a headache. Not this week, I got stuff going on. Not this week, I got to like watch my grass grow. Not this week, I got like, I can't talk to people right now. It's like, even God's like, excuse equals red flag, face palm emoji, SMH, right? Because God won't affect our free will. The Wheel of Fortune represents free will and the energies, that they are currently at an energetical roundabout trying to decide which way out, which way do I go, which way do I go? Because every time they start to open up to you with the Knight of Cups and you start to get your hopes up with the High Priestess, then the Wheel of Fortune clicks in for a bit and the inconsistency and everything winds up becoming consistent. And now you're almost used to the inconsistency so much that you Ten of Wands expect it. Have faith, though. The Two of Swords is the card of hope and faith. Okay, this is telling me that strong Libra energy here, that they know they made the wrong decision and they're putting some pieces together to figure out how to correct it. It's not over. Free will. They free will know they messed up. The Star card, see? Now they're healing with the Eight of Wands. They are already making their way back to you. Okay? And literally with a burning love inside. Oh, that's a good song. Eight of Cups. King of Swords on the Eight of Cups with the Ten of Pentacles. This isn't even a dream. This is something they are legit planning in the 3D right now. It's not a Ten of Cups. Oh, I'm dreaming about it. No, this is like Ten of Pentacles. I want a Chariot, take action. I'm heading this way. Some of you guys might even live at a distance and they're working to like literally close the distance, or God may help them do that. Right? You know, kind of like make them an offer they can't refuse. You know, they could totally choose to turn left in that Chariot, but God put a tree there 250 years ago. So heads up, right? They won't do that. 10 to 1, they'll take the appropriate course. Pisces energy, Cancer. Aquarius is pretty strong on this too, but there's also a lot of Libra. Kind of dig that. The Libra vibes seem good. I like it. I don't know. Wherever they got Libra in their charts, cooking. Somebody might even be a Libra moon. Two of Wands on the Emperor. And the Emperor drives a Chariot into a great battle that this person, free will, Two of Wands, chose to. Oh, I like this. The Cardinal energy is strong with this one. Nine of Pentacles on the King of Pentacles, Virgo, and the Page of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. You'll be shocked that they are actually doing some work on this. Two of Wands into the Emperor. Aries energy, pretty strong with it. You know, they're stressing, they're kind of stressing big time a little bit. Because here's the thing. It's becoming, the inconsistency becoming so consistent, it's kind of got you to a point where you're kind of stressing out over, like, why is it got to be, it's not this, it's not this complicated, right? You're sitting there going, how hard is this decision to make? But with the Three of Swords, there's always something that gets in the way. Let me see what's up with this Three of Swords. I want to know what gets in the way. Nine of Pentacles tells me they're single. They're working on themselves. You got their Ace of Pentacles, but they're ready for it. I mean, literally, they go right from 9 to 10 Pentacles. The Virgo energy is hitting heavy duty with this, too. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Neat. Okay. Into the Nine of Cups. 10 Cups, 10 Pentacles, dreams become reality. And they're putting all the little pieces together. Five of Swords. Nice. Shadow card on the Justice with the Devil and the Tower. I told you, God, I told you, I told you, cross watcher, God planted a tree there 250 years ago. Just turn right, just turn right. The devil card on the justice with the shadow work. They actually have been doing the work so much that I actually have the card. God's like, emphasize it to Gemini. Let them know they actually are doing some work on this. It's cool. Hey, Lisa, what up? Spinny hugs, girl. How you doing? What's up, Anna? Oh, Anna, I love when you show up. I always think of the Beatles song, Anna, go to him. Oh, Anna, go with him. That's cool. Okay, some of you guys, either you or them might be a musician, possibly. This shadow card, the shadow work, you know, Jacob wrestling with God, okay? The story of Jacob in the Bible might actually resonate to what's going on for you guys. But this shadow work on the justice card is awakening them to how deep their feelings truly are for you with that devil card. And Toby's the one that keeps getting into their head, telling them, you can't do it. Gemini doesn't like you. You're not good enough for Gemini. Why would Gemini be with you? You're like a 4. Gemini's a 10. Yeah, you know better. You should just go back to your old cycle. In the week ahead, they literally just slap the devil right down, face down, like, hush. And that allows them to Ace of Cups on the Justice card come your way in a fresh start. Whenever I get the Ace of Cups out for a past person that you've already been working with and dealing with, that shows that they've done the shadow work, literally, Justice card to the shadow card, and they're ready to start fresh. Ace of Cups, Cancer energy. What's up, Love Fire Tara? What's up, Selena girl? How you doing? I shouted you out in the beginning for the upcoming collab. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome sauce. We're going to have a good time. Stephanie, what up? I'm actually still a little shocked at Gemini's person for like slapping the devil down with an Ace of Cups. Gemini, I kid you not, your person is chucking a cup at the devil. He's like, Gemini I never forgave. Gemini guy. He's like, clunk. I love it. Toby just took a cup upside the head. Nice. That's a big Ace of Cups. Well, I know. Capricorn energy is strong on the Tower card. It's almost like by the end of the week ahead, Toby has a little bit of a Tower card because he thought he had your person under complete lock and key, total control. He doesn't. At the moment right now, Toby totally thinks he's got this one, got it in the bag. Because apparently Toby never learns his lesson and doesn't realize that every single time this happens, God always wins. But it's cool. All right. So the thing on this is the way that, here's the thing. They want to open up and be stable. This is their Tower moment. This is what they're stressing over big time. They want to open up and be stable, but the thought of relationship responsibility threatens them. It's the devil on their shoulder that tells them they're not ready. You're going to fail. You're not ready for a relationship. You will make Gemini's life horrible. You should just stay by yourself, 9 of Pentacles. You're not good. Oh, there's that cup again. Right? No, oh, that's a Tower card. Ooh. You know, Toby, this happened to you once already. Do you not remember this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Stay down there. Sit down unless you're growing, devil. Anyways, the thing is, their internal fears come out as silence with the Tower card. When they simply don't know what to say or what to do, they shut down. But the Star card on this Ace of Cups, they don't know what to do at that point. And then here's the thing that happens is that then they ask you if they can, they ask, whoa, this is wild. They ask you if you can talk to them about it, right? And then after that, it stresses you out. Then they don't talk about it, and it gets so frustrating and confusing that the energy, the 5 of Swords, the stress and the frustration keeps pickleballing back and forth between you two. So your cord, the connection between you guys is so strong. Like, look how it's illuminated on this Justice card. Libra energy is really strong with this. Some of you guys could even be born on the 2nd, the 28th, the 8th, the 5th, the 15th, the 16th is here, the 17th, the 3rd, the 7th, the 27th, the 22nd, or the 2nd. Maybe even the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th, and possibly even the 1st. The 11th, too, if I didn't mention it. 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. You know what? They're awakening to the deeper feelings for you, and as a result of this, as well as talking to some people that are like married in successful unions. It's like the energy is as we get older, or jobs change, or location changes. friends change. All of a sudden, they're finding out they're kind of like the odd person out. They're like, whoa, why are all my coworkers and my friends and everybody in relationships, and none of them want to invite just me out? You're right. They're finding out that when they were in their Nine of Pentacles hyper-independent stage, it was cool, but it's kind of out of style now because as they've actually done some shadow work, grown and matured, they outgrew the old energy. And that's what brings us to this point. So, you know, the thing about that is talking to the married friends and the married coworkers, it's changing their programming, their mindset, you know. Somebody here, some of y'all might be, maybe you guys, some of you guys identify with the GATE program. You might have been in like the gifted and talented education program as a kid, possibly. It might resonate to you because I'm seeing those big gates and the big tan headphones. Doot, doot, doot. Oregon Trail, whatever. That was a loud muscle car. Anyways, get on with it, Archer. Okay. The thing is with the Two of Wands here is that these are the people changing their mindset that leads them to reach out like a new person in the Ace of Cups, new, fresh energy that they're going to just want to like, they're going to want to tell you how they found the new confidence. And then even like, they're going to want to show it to you in person. I think it leads to like, can we get together, meet for coffee? Can we talk? Can we, you know, public place, bring people if you need to for safety or something. Some of you guys might have your buddy or your friend sitting in the other booth there like, hey, just stay over there and pretend you don't know me. But yeah, the devil's face down in reverse. That shows us moving forward. Eight of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. All right. I dig it for you. You got a date or a meetup coming in. If you've already gotten the text and you're nervous about it, it is safe to proceed. They've been through a tower moment that they're going to totally fill you in and tell you about. All right. The cardinal sign energy is really strong here. Cancer and Libra, Aries and Capricorn, but you do have Scorpio and Sag, Pisces, Taurus and Leo, Aries is here. You got all the signs. Man, there's a lot of attention in your energy. There's a lot of people thinking about Gemini. Clear back to relations back because you totally have a way of leaving a lasting impression on people with that Justice card. On the lovers too. I love it. So I hope that helps, Gemini. And we will be doing your live collective reading tomorrow and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. So subscribe, set the bell, and I will see you then. All right. I got to grab the puzzle piece off of TikTok. TikTok thinks I fell asleep. Just a second. Let me go grab that. And then we're going to do Cancer. What's up, Gina Scott? How's it going? Bookish lady. Hello. Bookish lady, you totally rocking the librarian look. That's awesome. What's up, Michael? Michael McCrack. Oh, Michael, come get me. Oh, shoot, that's the wrong side of the joke. What's up? Thanks for coming, guys. Love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. Hey, Taco. What's up? Spinny Hugs, Taco. Tammy. Oh, my gosh, I've missed you. Hold on. Let me go get the puzzle piece so TikTok knows I didn't fall asleep, and then we'll get on to Cancer. Let's see. Okay, I just got to slide this, and I got to line that up. You know, with all the AI technology and stuff that's out, it's 2025. TikTok really can't face scan me and be like, oh, wow, he's still awake. His lips are moving. There's audio coming from him. He must not be asleep. Anyways, hold on. Oh, I forgot I had that water on the producer's desk. That's a cool bonus. Nice. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had a puzzle piece TikTok, but it's cool. Nas, what up, girl? Spitty Hugs. Where you been? How you been? What's happening? I want to come and see the sphere. They keep putting sphere stuff into my TikTok, and that thing is too cool. I got to go and see the sphere. That's going to be a vacation plan, I think, possibly, maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. All right, let's do Cancer, shall we? Let's go for this. There we go. Cool beans. Okay, let's use the Grand Theft Auto deck. Let's bust this boy out. All right, the original hero deck for the channel. Oh, wow, it's on the Ace of Cups. That is totally cool. That's your energy, too. All right, let's settle in. Let's see what we got, Cancer. Here we go. I didn't timestamp you, so let's timestamp Cancer 5913. Hey, Cancer, what's up? How's it going? Thanks very much for being here. Show a little love for you, all right? If you're here during the live, down in the live chat, do like Tammy's doing, like Talon's doing, Mac's doing. Flood that chat, Cancer, for you. So let's see some crabs. Let's see some butter, all right? Even just pop the heart because you do rule the fourth house, okay? Nobody loves like a Cancer. That's a fact, all right? Look it up. But, all right, let's dig in. Nice. I was going to say think about your person, but I think they're already thinking about you. Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. They want a truce. It literally says truce at the bottom of the card. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I like this. This is happening in the 3D where they want something new to start fresh. They're kind of embarrassed at how much they overreacted to your love advancements with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they chose to go Four of Swords, and now they wish they hadn't chose to go Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you guys might live near a carnival or a Ferris wheel or something. Or might even have the carnival come to town where it's in one of the old empty, almost abandoned mall parking lots. We'll find out. All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles, Cancer. Let's do it to it. You ready? Here we go. Let's give it up for the cardinal water sign. Hold on. We're not ready yet. Your person's not ready yet. See? They overreacted. They know this. The Fool card of the 5 of Pentacles. Something about a younger, foolish action that they chose to free will, Wheel of Fortune, close the door, 5 of Pentacles, now has them literally worried sick. Look at them. Some of you guys, literally, they might have worried themselves to a point of an ulcer. I don't know, but we're going to find out. Okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm just pulling the energies. All right? But I got a big like thumbs up on the Page of Pentacles. Even Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder is like, it's going to be all right. It's going to be good. All right? Call them. Okay, let's see. Let's go. 2 shuffles. Your person's nervous, okay? Hang tight. Let's find out why. Here we go. 1 and 2. 8 of Cups. They wish they hadn't walked away from you. Okay. 1. Oh my gosh. 1 and 2. There we go. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs. Not for the cardinal water sign. Let's go. Page of Wands. Somebody here might even be in TV or in journalism or on the news or like a writer. Okay, magazine, newspaper, or otherwise. Even books. That Page of Wands shows they want to talk to you. Because the 9 of Wands, the wall they put up around themselves, they want to tear it down. To the Ace of Cups. I knew it. We literally are already back full circle on the reading, but look what's happened now in the week ahead. The 4 of Swords got pushed down into the deck further, and it's been replaced by the Ace of Pentacles and that Ace of Cups from the pre-shuffle. This is the person you were thinking about right at the beginning. Oh my goodness. Cancer, Capricorn, Sag, Leo, and Libra energy coming out right out of the beginning. Let's do it. All right. Give me some cards. Queen of Swords. Okay. Libra. The 3 of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Okay. The 3 of Swords on the Knight of Wands tells me the one thing here that got in the way was either their job or their straight up stubbornness. Okay. And they're acknowledging it on the 3 of Swords. They're trying to wash those issues and those mindsets down the drain. Somebody here could be totally in the public eye, musician, rock star, or on television. Page of Swords. Interesting. They're taking a stand about you. And even though the 8 of Swords is here, that they're not reaching out, there's a little bit of interference in their mind, okay? The oatmeal north of the eyebrows is currently a little lumpy. But with the Page of Swords, they're stalking your social media, but they can't figure out what you're up to. Interesting. And with the Queen of Wands, that is what's leading them to want to like reach out to you and defend themselves and what they view as a bad decision. They're just not sure how to do it with the 8 of Swords into the Queen of Swords. But they have been writing or doodling. Look at them thinking about you while they're trying to work. Look at that. You know, no gender in tarot here. That could be a dude on the picture for my female Cancers. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. We all got Queens and King energies. We all have masculine and feminine. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and the Tower card. Yours and their guardian angels are working to put Tower cards, good and bad, into both y'all's lives to lead you guys right to the 3 of Cups and the wedding at Cana. This is wild. Some of you could be born on the 3rd, the 30th, 13th. Life path 33 possibly. Ooh, welcome to Christ consciousness. The 8th. That's another 3 on the 3 of Swords. We almost have all the 3s here. So for some of you guys, 333 is tracking you. You guys are getting up at 3:30 every morning during the prayer hour, being connected into the other side. Your intuition is leveling up. Your pineal gland is activated. Look at the lights behind you. And with that Page of Swords, your person's seeing it and they're like, whoa, what's happening to Cancer? And you're like, they don't even reach out. They don't talk to me. They don't even know I exist anymore. I'm actually very able to tell you that you're wrong about that assumption. And I like being able to tell a sign they're wrong about something like that when I see deep down inside that you really want to be wrong about that. You're wrong about that. The devil's always going to show up and try to cast some doubt on something like this and a connection this strong. But it's not bad. That's the thing. The Three of Swords. It doesn't always have to be a person. It can be a noun. It's a person, a place, or a thing, a mindset or something. So let me see what's up on this with that Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. See? The High Priestess. Oh my gosh, they are doing so much hiding. This is interesting. Look, even when they're at home, getting ready for bed, and they doze off about you. They think about you. They daydream about you. Even when they're at work. See how they look all happy during the day, posting on their social media and doing stuff. Seven of Swords. That's the Five of Swords that they're hiding behind the Two of Swords. It looks good. Because they're embarrassed at how much they overreacted to your love advancements, and then they just fear apologizing because, like, no one in their past has ever forgave them or returned to them. That's what turned them off so much to love with the Three of Swords. This person wasn't capable of loving. Six of Pentacles on the Three of Swords. Taurus and Libra energy. At the moment, they're not reaching out. Oh, cross watcher, really? At the moment, Cancer. You know why they're not reaching out at the moment? Why it's been silence and crickets? They're doing it in order to preserve the memory of you. Okay? The thing on it is, it's like they're trying to leave the connection where it was in the good time, you know? And they're very nervous to get cut off again. Because if they cut you off, they're so used to like a spot for a spot. Turnabout is fair play. I blocked Cancer. I cut Cancer out. And so they're the people in their life before you they're so used to them. As soon as they try, they reach, you know, hi, I'm sorry. And that, then what happens? Their past people all did the same thing to them. Queen of Swords. Oh, thanks for reaching out, apologizing, but you blocked me. I'm bad. You did. And so they don't realize how forgiving you are as a Cancer. As mad as you are, as ticked off as you are, it's like you forgave them before they even did this. It's like you almost knew. It was like you were dealing with your Judas and you knew it, right? Like at the Last Supper, when they're getting, first of all, I mean, you hit Three of Swords, they had to figure out how to find a table for 13 with all the chairs on the same side. I'm sure that was really fun for the hostess, right? But then while they're having the dinner and High Priestess energy on this, especially with the Death card, that was where Jesus said to them, tonight, Two of Cups, one of you guys will betray me. And Peter was like, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus was like, no, Peter, it's not you. And Simon's like, well, then it must be me, Jesus. And Jesus is like, no, Simon, it's not you. And then Judas is all like, is it me, Jesus? And Jesus is like, is it me, Jesus? The thing, maybe there's a difference in religion, or for some of you guys, this person didn't believe in religion until they met you. But then the Three of Pentacles shows their guardian angels got them a Bible and a cheeseburger while they were trying to play it cool in the Nine of Pentacles. They might be in a Nine of Pentacles energy right now, but they're not in a Cups energy because they don't have any love in their life. They were too worried about stability and money and status and keeping up with the Joneses that at first they didn't think you were on their level, Three of Swords, until they found out you were. Three of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Swords in this case, for 73% of you guys, it was they're judging you without really even knowing you. Because you know everything about them, don't you? But then if I ask the cross-watcher, I'm like, hey, cross-watcher, tell me something cool about Cancer. Tell me something cool about Cancer, cross-watcher. What you got? The Hermit card. I got nothing. They close up because they never listened to you. They never took 5 minutes to learn anything about your past. And if they had, they would have understood why this got to you so much. Hermit card, Virgo energy. And the Ten of Cups on the Knight of Cups. That devilish little, that handsome devil Knight of Cups. He's got my red jacket. He was in line in front of me at Macy's. You know what I mean? I got the last one, though. The thing on this is Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands with the Page of Swords and the World's card. This could be your twin flame, or at least with this Four of Wands, the original runner that brought you to tarot. Aries and Pisces energy on that Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. That Page of Swords, look at them looking at you online. They're supposed to be at work and they're supposed to be doing online trainings or stuff, TPS reports, whatever. And look what they're doing with their computer time. I have a feeling they got told on by somebody at work because I think they didn't realize their job was monitoring keystrokes or something, but they found out. But the thing on this is they're really nervous you're going to cut them off like everyone else. And this memory that they Page of Swords have for you, they're trying their hardest to preserve it. They're trying their hardest to black Sharpie marker out the damage they did to cause it and just be like, well, I'm just going to remember Cancer when the times were good. For some of you guys, they're dealing with so much, they almost wrote it off like you passed away. I mean, I'm a tarot reader. I read energies. I can read on living cancers, passed on cancers, cross watchers. If this is the case, my condolences. This is a really interesting reading. Oh my word. Somebody here, you or them could be born on the 7th or the 27th, the 23rd, the 1st, the 21st, the 28th, the 10th, the 18th, the 6th, the 13th, the 2nd, the 15th, the 14th. Anything with a 3 in it. And there might be something in the Gemini reading for you guys, or you're dealing with a gem, because this came out for Gemini too. The 33s, the repeating 3s, and all that. You might even be a Gemini Cancer cusper, possibly. And somebody here's a life path 2, 4, or 8. Interesting. And what the heck is up with February 8th? What does that resonate? I'm confused, but I keep seeing February 8th. Like now I literally just saw a calendar held in front of my face that said February 8th. What is that? February 8th. That's Aquarius energy. Okay, Aquarius energy. There's a transformation on the Knight of Cups here, though, with this 10 of Pentacles. This is going to lead to something different. See, that Fool card. This is where they have actually acknowledged a little bit, maybe the age difference is a problem, right? Difference in life experiences. Like one of you guys spoke in complete sentences, one of you guys was like, used emojis, right? And one of you guys had been through more than the other. So one was ready to go, the other wasn't sure yet. And then because of all the 3 of Swords hurts, that 3 of Swords hurts bled over into your 3 of Swords hurts. And then it got all crazy. They wish they'd known then what they knew now, because they would have been ready. 2 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. As their heart opens up and they find these 12 cups, it's very much that line from Titanic where now Cancer exists only in my memory. It's been 84 years. I can still smell the fresh paint. That's true, actually, too. They were actually still painting that thing on its way to delivery, literally. The thing on this is even though that they remain very quiet and they force themselves not to talk to you. They wouldn't have let this get stuck where it did if they'd known that. Here's the thing, though. Them forcing themselves not to talk to you because they think that's what's for the best, that's also what's causing them to start to boil over like a teapot. Little, because they can't fight the feelings. 333. You know what I mean? Let me see where this goes. That 10 of Cups, they've been dreaming about working this out. Pisces and Leo energy is pretty strong, because what I just noticed for the first time on this 10 of Cups, and this is the original hero deck for the channel, the little baby from the Sun card sneaking there with their back turned to the camera. Pisces, Leo energy. The 9 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The thing on this is they'd never been loved like they were with you. And they didn't know how to 6 of Pentacles reciprocate it. And that's what led to the 4 of Pentacles getting shut down. The age difference could have been strong. The Fool card is making the rounds this week. What the heck is up with that? Yeah. I think the Fool card's come out for every reading so far. There's a lot of people reflecting back during Virgo season, and they're starting to realize that they were acting kind of merely foolish. 4 of Pentacles on the Hierophant. They only want to be with you. They have been thinking about marrying you. Okay? Male or female, no gender in tarot, they have at least one time jotted both the first and the last names down. And female Cancerians, don't let a guy ever tell you they don't do that. We do that. Guys do that. Guys want to know if your first name looks good with their last name. Guys do it. Don't let them ever be like, no, we don't do that. We don't care about that. They're lying. we all care about that stuff. All right. The Hierophant shows they want something higher with you. The life changes that they've made, it has put them at a place where either the result of them moving or getting a different job, changing, relocating. It's put them into the energies that like their friend circle and their coworker circle is now a bunch of married people. And they're on their own. And they're like, well, I thought this was going to be a really nice job or a nice neighborhood, but everybody's married. And I'm the weird, awkward single person on the street that everybody's like, wow, what's up with the cross watcher? Man, I need all that house and they're all by themselves. And they're like, I'm trying to work on me and my money. And the neighbors are like, oh no, you're a little old to be single, right? What gives? And they're getting judged. You know how they judged you? They're getting judged. It's a thing, right? Spot for spot, karma happens, right? Got to pay off the karmic debt. Now, the thing on this is that's what's going to get them to reach out because they're realizing they want this too. If I'd known then what I know now, Archer, this would have worked out completely different. And you're going to get the chance to make the choice which way you want to go with this. They will be reaching out. For some of you, they already have. I like this. If not, heads up. The week ahead is going to get very interesting and very happy very fast. I love it for you. I hope that helps, Cancer. And remember, we're going to do your live individual collective reading. It will be on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. All right. So subscribe, hang out, be part of the fam, and I'll see you then. All right. Love you, Cancer. Okay. Y'all, give me just a second, y'all. I'm going to stretch my legs really quick. And I'll be right back. I mean, you're more than welcome if you got to run or come back or something. That's totally cool. All right, this is a quick pause for the cause, and there will be timestamps afterwards. But I will not be long, and I will leave you guys with the chat for just a second. All right, I'm just a pause for the cause for a middle-aged man, but I'll be right back. Okay. All right, and yeah, there'll be timestamps afterwards. So if you don't want to hang out for just a second, feel free. I totally understand, and there'll be timestamps after the live, so you can come on back and rewatch it afterwards. Okay, but I'll be right back. Thank you. And now back from our commercial break. All right. I could try to be modest or make up a little lie or something. I'm not allowed to lie or anything. Hey Lisa, what's up? Spinny hugs. What up? How you doing? Literally, I am a grown man drinking a Stanley full of ice water. I had to visit. Okay, it's a thing. I have to be honest. I'm not programmed to lie. I work directly for God. If I lie, I get in a lot of trouble. Don't get me wrong. An awoke archer used to lie. I'm not proud of my 20s, but you know, it's a thing. So yeah. But anyways, all right. Hey Leo, what's up? If you didn't notice, do what Anna Welsh is doing and flood the chat. You got to beat cancer. All right, Mac's doing it too, and you got multiple emojis. That's the cool part. You got lions, and you got sunflowers. You got straight up the sun. You know, you got an advantage right there. You got to use that. What's up, Rob? Welcome back, Mr. Katya. Hold on, Leo. Hold on, Leo. Hold on. Here's a note from Epstein's mom. All right, please excuse Archer. He was busy. Signed, Epstein's mom. You know. Anyways, what up, Leo? Let's see, Leo. I want to use the Crayola deck. Okay, Leo. Let's put your timestamp at 1:21:41. Oh, I like all the ones. I'll milk it for a 1:21:41. All right, let's go. What up, Lisa? There's a lot of Lisas here. That's kind of cool. Hey, Debbie, what you doing? Aaron, what up? Team Sky, what's up, Thames? All right, yeah, that counts. What up, Leo? How are you doing? Leo, think about your person and subscribe. Sure, love that. Like. All right, we're going to do your live individual collective reading. It's going to be on Wednesday, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so subscribe, hang out, come on back, and we'll see you then. All right, so think about your person, and God, tap me in, tune me in to Leo energy, please, and thank you. Give me everything you got for Leo and their person, God. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Dear Leo, won't you come out and play? Dear Leo, meet a brand new day. Hey, sun is up, sky is blue. It's beautiful, and so are you. 2 shuffles. Dear Leo, 2. Won't you let me love this deck? I love that song. Oh my gosh. That is better than the other intro. I dig it. All right, let's go, Leo. Overall energy, the Queen of Swords on Judgment with the 7 of Pentacles. Dig it. One of you all are rewind. Hold on. I speak English. One of y'all are planting seeds. Whoa. Ancient Chinese secret with the Death card to transform the other person. Hold on it. Wait, hold it. Interesting. Queen of Swords. They know you have every reason not to trust them anymore. Judgment card, because they told you this wouldn't happen again, and then it did. 7 of Pentacles, and they're thinking about it. You might think they quiet and moved on with that Death card, total transformation, all different, not even thinking about you no more. 7 of Pentacles literally shows that even while they're at work, you're still, it's like you're not just heavy on their mind. You don't live in their head rent free. You own the property and the mineral rights to it. Dig it. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got. Give me some cards. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Heads up when you see fireworks, okay? Something about the fireworks on this card really totally stand out to me. And the Queen of Wands, Aries energy, tells me there is the energy of a 3rd time's the charm. This is the Violet Jessup card in my Titanic Tarot. Interesting. Okay. The 6 of Cups. Whoa. And the Tower card. They're nervous. The Magician card, the 5 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. They're acting cool, calm, and collected. However, that 5 of Wands tells me that they're kind of grappling with this. And the stinking Fool card's back. This card is not, apparently this is Fool card week here. This card has come out for every reading so far. What the heck? Look at how many things they were trying to do multitasking. They really overextended themselves just a little bit. And they totally thought they could do it. They told you this wouldn't happen again, and then it did. They got better after the last time, though. But it just didn't take long before it was back to sending you messages and then being left unread. And then stressing you to a boiling point with the 5 of Wands, because that is Leo energy. Stressing you to a boiling point. But you've always tried to bottle it up, Like even when your umbrella is blowing in the breeze like this, backwards and upside down, even while you're struggling and grappling with stuff on the inside of wondering why they treat you this way, act the way they do, and do what they do. The thing on this is, you struggle through it, your emotions, and you have to do it on your own because not this person or anybody else is really taking the time to ever focus on you. Oh, wow. Leo, I want to spinny hug you. I'm a spinny hug you till you giggle. You need your hair blown in the breeze like you got a Jeep. And my fellow Leo Jeep owners, Jeep wave. Hi, Leo Venus. Huh? There's a fond memory of running their hands through your hair. Or my male Leos, they miss you running your hands through their hair. Interesting. 6 of Cups. There's a deep connection between the two of you. And some of you guys, kids might even be a factor. 4 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. They want, oh my gosh, they want you to forgive them. 2 of Wands. They're taking some responsibility on this. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords. They know they made a bad choice on this one with that Death card with Page of Wands. Now they're searching for you in rooms everywhere they can't find with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the one that practices the self-love. The Queen of Cups pours their cup out onto everybody, right? Cancer, Pisces energy. This person is doing some work. They're healing. And with the 2 of Cups, why now? Why this time? Why is this time any different than any other past time, Archer? 2 of Cups, because now is the time. The planets haven't been like this since you or this person were alive. The rare array of energies that are beaming down onto us here is causing... Whoa, that was a loud motorcycle. Somebody here, you or them, might ride a motorcycle. 2 of Cups, though. The planets are lining up in a point to put them into this place of lack. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups. They regret their decision. That's these 2 cards together. And the 9 of Swords, the silence is even getting to them. And it is happening right now with this Hermit card. That's Virgo energy. And we're in Virgo season. Remember, whatever sign the Earth has transited into, that's the energy that we all embody. This is very 6th house, very internal reflection right now, where people are turning the fingers inward and being like, oh, that is what I did to affect the situation. And look at all the blue. Look at all the water on this. That's the thing. Here, you know what? I really feel like you both are wondering how long this silence is going to take. How long can this go on? And what could they possibly still have left to think about? Right? I don't know why. I keep seeing I had a Yamaha FZ6R. I keep seeing the crotch rocket vibes. I have no clue why, but I just keep seeing it. Yeah, I got some fast memories on. There was a reason I had to sell that thing. Anyways, don't give Archer a big motor. The Tower card. Look at how nervous they are. They're trying to figure something out here. Okay, they're talking to people, but the thing on it is that they're like, I can't believe this. How do we come back from this? Leo won't talk to me. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, the world is ending. It's gonna be right. They're kind of having a self-inflicted Tower moment. That's the thing, because the silence is what's causing this. They do know what they did that really put a block up in this connection. And that's when a Tower moment shows up in order to knock the wall down and to reveal the Page of Cups, the real love. For some of you guys, this totally resonates. I'm seeing something about, like, see how she's got this I love you poster that hold on, I'm sorry. There we go. This I love you poster. Some of you guys have some artwork from your kid, and it's like magnetized onto the fridge, right? Like, we're just going to hang this up right here, all right? I don't know. That might be specific or resonate. I'm really being drawn to this Tower card. They are really stuck in this moment here because this is that moment, that wall, that block they put up that they're like, can I come back from this? Can I come out of this? I don't know what to do, and I'm unsure. All I know is I miss the heck out of Leo. I miss my Leo. Oh, man, they were really kind of Johnny or June Bravo at first, but losing you humbled them. Even though they did it to themselves, they even know that. See, with the flashlight, they're searching for answers. That's the thing, is that they actually would like to resolve this and move forward with you. Okay, I'm hooked on the flashlight still. Hi, Caitlin. What's up, girl? Spinny hugs. What you up to? Hi. Somebody's looking for their keys. I don't know if it's you or your person. Somebody's lost their keys again. It's like, where are my keys? Where are the keys? I got to get going. I'm going to be late. The thing about, remember, that happens for a reason, okay? You find out you're like 5 minutes late and it's saved or avoided like a major car accident or something bad happening, right? And there's a bit of this one. It's like you guys, oh no, that's the wrong direction. Because it's not about the missing. Well, maybe I'm talking to a Leo that just loses their keys or something, or your person always loses their keys. Or this is the person that always asks you, Leo, like back in the day, they'd be like, Leo, where's my coat? Leo, where's the car keys? Leo, where's my sunglasses? And you're the one that's always like, they're on your head, they're in your pocket, they're over there, they're there, right? Right now, right now without you, look at them on their cell phone. I can't find my cell phone. Where is it? And the person at the other end's like, are you talking to me on it? I swear, for some of you guys, that's happened to your person, okay? For 93% of you, it's an analogy. For 7% of you, it straight up happened. And the 7% of you know exactly who you are. You're like, yep, that's my person. They're still doing it. They're running around the house or calling people trying to find their phone. Help, I'm locked in my convertible with the top down. What? Stop it. Strength card on the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles. There is a bit of an energetical jackpot coming in for you too, okay? Because there's an incoming union energetical warm front. Look at the fire behind you as you kind of roll in for a victory. Yes. This is that one last dose of willpower coming in, especially with the way the Schumann resonance is spiking and getting ready to like high point this week and then smooth back out. Check the timestamp down below for the beginning of the all signs if you missed that. All right, I give you the Schumann resonance forecast. Check it out. You might dig it totally because it is going deep into the earth, so you might have to bring a shovel. But no. There is an energy. See, if this was a weather map, I'd be like, okay, Leo, there is an incoming energetical warm front approaching here, okay? And this is a union energy. So especially if you guys, for some reason, you might notice barometric pressure in your area rising as the pressure builds. That's this warm front to activate. Whose ever turn it is to reach out, the one who's doing 7 of Wands, hiding and protecting that 6 of Wands victory in a John Travolta proof bubble, right? Whose ever turn it is to reach out, this incoming energy, this warm front, is actually going to cause the person whose turn it is to reach out next to reach out, okay? And you and Crosswatcher can both be here right now, Leo, and be like, I ain't going first. I'm not going first. And I'm like standing as you guys each have your backs to each other, and I'm not going first. And I'm like, who's going to go first, right? Strength card on the death card with temperance. As soon as this energy warm front comes in, it balances, moderates, and stabilizes, every little thing will work out exactly as you two planned, long before you two were born. I love this for you. Strong fire energy. Sagittarius, could be another Leo, possibly even Aries. There is like super duty Cancer and Pisces energy here. Scorpio's hanging out with Virgo. That's Capricorn. More Scorpio, more Leo. You're pretty strong in this reading too. I kind of like that for you. Then we got Libra too. Okay? And somebody works as a vet or has a vet appointment coming up for your dog or your kitty. It's cool. All right. I hope that helps, Leo. All right. Definitely please subscribe, set the bell. The only thing I've asked for the holidays this year, what Archer wants for Christmas, would be his 100,000K subscriber plaque. So it doesn't cost you anything if you don't want to set the bell, but it'd be cool if you turn the bell on. But even if you don't, it'd be very awesome if you help. That's all I want for Christmas. So please subscribe, be a part of the fam. And I will read for you this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. All you got to do is subscribe. I'll do it anyways because I just love doing this. Okay? But either way, love you, Leo, and I'll see you next time. All right? A lot of major arcana too. I like that. Somebody that you thought couldn't change actually changes. Major arcana signifies major changes, major planetary shifts in the universe that us as humans have no control over. All right, no matter how much any of us want to stop Mercury from retrograding, we cannot. Easier to raise the Titanic. That is equally as impossible. All right, I'll see you later, Leo. Love you. Okay, next up, on to Virgo. Oh my gosh, Punky. What's up, Punky Brewster? How you doing, girl? What's up, Soleil Moonfry? Shh. I'm sorry, Soleil. I was supposed to not say that was you. My bad. Cover's blown. Sorry. I love it. Casey Musgraves hangs out here. And then we got Soleil Moonfry hangs out here. We got a lot of celebrities hanging out. It's cool vibes, right? Caitlin's here. Yeah, it is September, Caitlin. It is awesome. The Virgo energy is like, it's on fire right now. It's good vibes. After we get through the fire energy of Leo season, we get into a nice grounded earth energy of Virgo season to ground, stabilize, and just roll with it. All right, let's go for it. What's up, Tara? How you doing? All right, Virgo. Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's do Virgo at 135.35. Perfect. I love it. That's a good number for you too for your birthday. Happy birthday, Virgo. What's up? How are you doing? I hope you have the best, most awesome solar return yet, because you, above all else, deserve it. And as a little bit of a birthday surprise, out of a deck that's been set and reset, the Seven of Cups is reversed. There's no other option. There's nobody else that can compete with you. This tells me that you are checking all their boxes. With the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, they are praying Nine of Cups that you'll just hopefully forgive them. Seven of Pentacles. Look at them sitting in there. A little bit of fear of failure coming in on this one. Interesting. Some of you guys could be born on the 7th or the 9th. Maybe even they could. All right. Well, your person's already thinking about you, so think about your person, Virgo. Let's tap in, and tune in. Six of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Queen of Cups. Is it too late to offer Virgo something that's actually Six of Pentacles reciprocal? Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out a way to apologize to you. Queen of Cups is the card of forgiveness on top of real love. Unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. Cancerian energy. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, or you got some strong Cancer in your chart. Let's find out. Give me 2 shuffles for Virgo. Give it up for the birthday sign. Let's do it. 8 of Wands. Oh, they're coming your way. No hope. All hope is not lost. They're coming at your way like a fast-moving train. 4 of Wands. After an Amtrak derailment, the complete train derailment of this relationship, they're coming in to put it back together. It's another twin flame vibe. King of Pentacles on the Strength card reverse shows that they have not been able to make it without you. And this deck is all over the boards. Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. With 5 of Wands and the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. The runner becomes the chaser. 5 of Wands, the runner is already in the car and heading back to you. King of Wands, they're driving BMW, shiny BMW. Ace of Pentacles to make you a love offer, to start fresh. And the coins you're finding on your path are actually giving you some signs of what's coming your way, because you helped them out. You helped them out of a life that they had been trying to get out of for years. They've been trying to run away from their life when they met you. What? Oh, this is cool. Okay, let's go. Dig in. Give me some cards for Virgo and their person. Page of Pentacles. They've already been texting you, or they're getting ready to. 8 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Somebody's coming out of player vibes. In English, it's somebody that's just grown up. You come out of your college years and you're ready to settle down, or you come out of your single phase and establishing yourself and you're ready for commitment. This person with the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Wands is choosing to walk away from their old mindset. And that Knight of Wands, player vibes, they're coming right your way, though. Leo energy on that, too. Some of you guys could even be a Virgo Leo cusper. Would that be a Vigo? Vigo. That would be a Vigo. I like that. That's kind of cool. Bonus points if you're a vegan Vigo, because that's a lot of V's. In the biblical tarot, the Knight of Wands is Joshua, leader of faith, though. That's a big green flag about Joshua's green cape. I'm wondering if the story of Joshua might resonate. And look at this. The 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups are reversed with the 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords on the Death card. And yet the deck is in the right perspective. This person is all 6s and 7s right now. You got them feeling some type of way that they don't see a successful outcome with you. It's like their dreams have turned into nightmares because of their actions or something. It's like they had a hard time embracing their feelings for you because of what their ex did to them. 6 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. They are used to failure. And it got bred into them from a young age. But remember, like Frankie talks about, Virgo, Frankie's the one that taught me years ago that if a card comes out in a place that you don't like, this is your own or their own there's a lot of cross watchers here, Virgo, just so you know. This is your own little flag or your ding, ding, ding. This is a tarot reading. It's not etched in stone. It's a map. It's a potential timeline that free will could lead you guys into. So there's a way to circumnavigate out of this. I'm giving you a heads up in the week ahead that there's like some 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands reversed energy, okay? Something about a motorcycle crash on the news might resonate to you. But when something like this comes in, you can do the work, or they can, in order to upright these, okay? And so that's what's going down in the week ahead. That's the key factor that they need to work on. In fact, Leo and Pisces energy seems pretty strong here. Then there's Gemini and Aries. Even the death card's reversed. This person, the stubbornness was a big part of this, right? They always thought they were right because they had to build up a defense from their ex. The devil's reversed now. This person can't decide, right? They're in and out. They're hot and they're cold. They're yes and they're no. It's a Katy Perry song. Page of Swords. I'm not watching Virgo. They are totally. They're lying. The Judgment card's even reversed. Oh, busted. So this they've been trying to walk away from this abusive relationship long before you two met. That's the thing that keeps getting in the way on this one. Judgment card. They can't embrace their feelings because of what the ex did to them, and that's why they've been working so hard to make this person an ex. In fact, it's why you guys met. Their life was 6 of Cups, or rewind, 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups reversed. And then with the Devil card, Page of Swords reversed, you were brought into their life as a part of this because they've been trying to walk away from this for a while. They were in this rather abusive relationship before you, that with that Devil card on the Page of Swords, it began to bleed out into your guys' relationship, which is what caused the 6 of Wands and the 10 of Cups to turn reverse in the first place. Even though I reset and rephase the energies, if cards come out reverse, I got to honor them that way because this is what we got to work on, your person or you or whatever, or together. Sometimes it's a test that's built for two. It involves a couple, right? And I really kind of feel that's what your thing is. Because you know how they like blamed you for everything, Devil card on the Page of Swords, that they were doing? That's not fair. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. That's not fair at all. They had to take responsibility for their actions, but with the Emperor card reversed, they didn't. That's the problem. 2 of Cups, the Ace of Wands on the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. Virgo. They're totally thinking about some makeup Ace of Wands. I'm trying to keep this friendly family. We haven't even made it to Scorpio yet. You know, some of the kids are still up. You might want to have the kids put earmuffs on because they totally do. They totally want to rub your lamp. The genie. Stop it! No, they ain't never had a friend like me. Ah! They regret getting this stuck in a situationship because they hadn't come to terms with what they'd already been through before. Because they came into the energy not looking for a relationship or a commitment. It was just an Ace of Wands, one night stand, and then they fell in love. And they didn't know how to process it. And now they're nervous. Because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. 6 of Wands to the 10 of Cups reversed. It's like it was doomed to fail from the start. Because 6 of Pentacles, because they didn't know how to love yet. And the King of Cups, 5 of Swords. They had been stuck on their Knight of Pentacles self-love journey. Because remember, the King of Cups is the cup that turns inward. This king takes and does the work of self-love, Pisces energy. But the 5 of Swords shows every time they tried to work on themselves, they had somebody got in the way. Like that past person that never wanted to actually be a past person, yet they've been, and then they've just been hurting themselves into work and like burying themselves into it. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, because that's where they protect themselves. All right. Even the relationship before you, they got so used to like everything at home was so bad, they would just go to work or stay at work or stay there late and to pick up extra shifts. Anything in the world to 9 of Swords, not go home and deal with this. So they've gotten so used to that. It's a mindset that it takes the time with the King of Cups to unlearn that mindset. The Devil card reverse shows they can do it, but the thing is, their life went back to what it was before you two met, and that now has the 9 of Swords more depressed than anything, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands reversed. That King of Cups, though, coming out on the 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands reversed, that's that card of self-love and work that they're doing that's going to allow them to upright the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. All right? And then Caitlin Petty can ride in on a motorcycle. It's cool. Some of you might even ride a motorcycle, you or them. That Knight of Pentacles, though, 6 of Swords and the High Priestess, they're going to start seeing things from a different perspective. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes with that High Priestess that meets the eye. All right? I think you've actually sent them into a spiritual awakening, because especially that Page of Swords coming out reversed, it means it's not so much about them snooping onto like your social media and stuff. It's more about God, Page of Swords, and putting stuff into the phone's algorithm. Thank you, algorithm and AI, in order for them to start like top 10 signs you met your twin flame or your soulmate. And like all the signs point to you, Virgo. That's the thing with, look, 3 of Wands. Like literally, they might be at a hot air balloon show, and like the balloon has a giant Virgo, like the Zodiac symbol or something on it, or something, or your name, right? That sort of a thing. And even they have been checking you out from a fake profile. That's the thing. Either you blocked them or they blocked you, and it's with this star card. There's so much going on behind the scenes that that's why they're using that like fake profile. Okay. But the 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords, on the Death card reversed. This is where they start making some changes on that King of Cups. There we go. They do. You notice how this? You notice how the guy in the King of Cups here looks like the Dos Equis guy? They totally see you as the most interesting sign in the room, Virgo. Okay, stay thirsty, crosswatcher, because they're going to do some work here. You know what? Even for those of you that don't have social or something, here's the deal with this Page of Swords, especially coming out reverse. Watch this. I knew it. The Lover's card on the Hanged Man reversed. I knew it. Is that even, okay, check this out. Even if they got like a new phone or a new phone number, they still, like, the biggest thing on their mind when they were at the cell phone store was like, you're not going to lose the pictures, right? The pictures can be downloaded. The pictures can be transferred, right? You're not going to lose the contacts. Don't lose my contacts. And the person at the store is like, it's sir or madam, it is just a software upgrade. This is like the whole time they're freaking out about it. The cell phone store workers just like, here you go. It's already done. And they're like, cool. Thanks. So they made sure they didn't lose your details, your information. Even if they changed their number, they still got you. But remember, the Hanged Man came out reverse. That means they're done waiting, they're done thinking, and they're at a point here where they love you. And they just realized that, remember that 7 of Cups was the first card I saw reversed? They totally realized that no one else compares with you. Some of you guys even have some strong Scorpio in your chart, or somebody here could be a Scorpio moon possibly, or a Scorpio sun actually even. Neat. Capricorn energy is here too. So is Gemini. Strong Pisces. Libra, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, could be another Virgo. More Pisces, more Leo. Leo and Pisces seem pretty strong. So does Cancer. Scorpio's pretty heavy duty too. And then we got Taurus and Aries too. You then could be born on the 9th or the 10th. 15th is here. The 6th, the 16th, the 25th, the 18th, the 7th, the 21st, maybe the 6th, the 10th, or the 16th. The 9th, the 20th, the 19th, and the 2nd. Okay? Yeah, Scorpio energy is pretty strong with this one. Let me see where this goes, because something has humbled into the point that they want to turn all these reversed cards upright. And I checked to make sure. Like, I'm man enough. If I was holding the deck upside down, I would have totally admitted it, but I didn't. So your person, their energy is totally reversed right now. They might publicly look just fine and dandy. Those of you that work together, they're coming in, going about their day. Inside in their head, they're off the charts, okay? All right, their oatmeal is a little lumpy, okay? The oatmeal north of the eyebrow is a little lumpy, and it's lumpy for you. 7 of Pentacles, told you, with Justice on the Ace of Pentacles. We're back to that Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. I knew when I saw the 8 of Wands, they were already coming your way. They've made it through the worst of all these reversal cards, because the Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle, a great dark night of the soul that I do see they're going to make it through. They can crash that wall and beat the devil energy. Cancer, Capricorn, and the Queen of Cups. We're even back to the card of forgiveness and the real love, okay? I told you they really love you and realize no one else compares with you. that cardinal energy off of this, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot, okay? This is, you know what? They're relinquishing control right now. They're going into a kind of like a let go and a let go and a let God energy, right? The thing is, with having King of Cups done some work, the self work, the shadow work, and everything, is that they've realized, or they've awoke to the energy that, like, letting go and letting God, it's kind of like an employee-employer reimbursement program, right? Wait, some of this might have come out. Was this come out for Cancer, or was it Gemini? I think I got this message earlier. I can't remember. But yeah, so like if you let go and let God, but you don't put any contributes, then God, the employer, doesn't react. However, like what your person's realized is that, like, if you at least, let go and let God, but if you put in at least 50%, you contribute some work to it, then God will actually, he will reimburse and he'll match that sevenfold. And then the abundance comes in like big time, Queen of Cups to the Chariot. They're relinquishing that control right now. They're going to reach out. And here's the wild part. They're going to reach out in a totally different and humbled mindset. I love it for you. Justice served. Libra energy for you. Some of you guys could even be Virgo, Libra cuspers. But spiritually, Judge Judy has laid the gavel down. It's cool. I love this for you. All right. So I hope that helps. And keep me posted. And your reading later should be very interesting. We'll tap in. All right. We'll do your live collective reading. Will be this coming Wednesday and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So subscribe, be a part of the fam, and I will see you there. All right. Love you, Virgo, and have a happy birthday and the best solar return yet, because you above all else totally deserve it. All right. The South Node's been in your sign for a while. You deserve to have a good birthday. All right. Love you. Birthday spinny hugs too. Totally. All right. Onward and forward. Next up is Libra. This deck totally is going to have to be reset. And I'm not going to subject you guys to that on camera. Okay. So he's just going to take a pause for the rest of the evening, and I'll cleanse and reset that deck. What's up, Faith and Love? Wait. Hi, Faith and Love. Peace and love, Faith and Love. That's a lot of love. I love it. Dig it, Caitlin. You got that. All right. That means, Caitlin, you and me are in an infinite hug loop. That's a lot of spinny hugs. It's like what were those things in school in the playgrounds? Merry-go-rounds or whatever it was, the big metal things that me and my buddies used to always try to make sure we could make them go as fast as if there was a jet engine hooked to them. First person to fall off was the winner. I chipped a tooth because of that once. Anyways, it was a baby tooth that was irrelevant. I was young. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Totally random archer fact nobody cared about. All right, where's the Libra energy? Let's see. There we go. What up, Libra? Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. All right, Libra. Let's go with... Really? Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay, penumbra deck. I haven't busted this one out in a minute either. 9 of Cups. Oh, neat. Okay, I like it. Let's go for it. All right, Libra, you are going to be at 153.23. Let's go there. Okay, cool beans. What up, Libra? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here and subscribing and being part of the family. Make sure to love the like for you, because you totally deserve it. All right, think about your person, Libra. Let's tap in and tune in and see what's going on for you guys. Whoa, these cards just flipped over. 7 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups into the 5 of Pentacles. They knee-jerked and shut this connection down before they figured out exactly what they wanted. And right now they're sleeping with their grief. Because on the 7 of Swords, she's got the 5 of Swords gripped up like a blanket while she's in bed. Like the Libra here that likes to sleep like a burrito, Libra burrito. And like your person never gets any blankets. Or maybe they do that to you. So I'm about one of the two of y'all stealing the blankets. 9 of Wands, Ace of Cups on the Strength card. Have faith though, because they're gonna find one little extra dose of willpower here with the Sheena Easton card, that with the 6 of Swords, to see things in a different perspective. And with that Strength card, energetically, they have not let you go. They are death gripping onto this like Sheena Easton taking a morning train. Some of you guys' work got in the way, because I'm here. Sorry, Buddha Squirrel, I dropped his hat. But I'm hearing that my baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 till 5, and then I think somebody picked work over you. I don't pull so much like 3 Swords or a third party energy at the moment, but I totally pour work vibes into the way. All right, so let's see what's up. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles, Libra. I'm sorry, Buddha Squirrel. I'll find. Oh, hold it. Wait, it's here. Hold it. Here you go. No, that doesn't fit. That is way in no way the right size. There we go. Okay. Meanwhile, back at your reading, Libra, 2 shuffles. Let's go for it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Give it up for the cardinal air sign. Let's do this. Something in the Virgo reading may tie to you guys because the Ace of Pentacles came out for them too. Page of Swords on the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. After this person has learned a valuable lesson, they're already actually composing a message to you. They're composing that hey text. So you might get a little bit more than just 3 letters on this text because they're doing some composition with that quill that's on the Page of Swords. Man, they learned some 2 of Cups lessons too. Why now? Because this is when it was supposed to happen. All right, let's find out. It's 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Taurus and Libra on the Moon card. Ooh. The next moon is going to be a big catalyst for this connection. The Star card, the Page of Cups, into the Page of Wands. Ooh. Okay. With the Wheel of Fortune, then the Knight of Pentacles into the 4 of Pentacles. Oh. You're tired of them. Straight up, cross watchers. I'll pick on Libra in your reading because in here, this is telling me that you got tired of them asking for more time to figure something out. And they haven't let you go. Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is always the knight that finishes. The Knight of Pentacles, that's the U.S. Postal Service in my card, okay? Either you or them might even work for the post office because neither rain or sleet or snow or natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles from getting the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. Your person could have paid for express mail and this might have got here sooner. But they're getting ready to send you a message. Their personal life and their stresses are what has been delaying all of this on this Knight of Pentacles. Life gets in the way. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. And they've cried over this connection. I know you don't think they have because of their ego. But that Star card, you were dealing with somebody that had lost their soul. You see on the Star card how she's got no pupils. They look like there's no pupils. There's like, it's just black. There's soulless energy, right? This person was a lost soul. One of the Lost Boys, like from Peter Pan or something, right? Hey, Brittany, what's up, hon? Spinny hugs. You are welcome, my darling. Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's not that they sold their soul or any of that freaky deaky stuff. It's a lost soul. It's like they were in their own energetical purgatory. They really didn't know what they wanted in life yet. They were very 5 of Swords confused. You know what I mean? Yeah, 9 of Swords. I mean, thanks, Cross Watcher. I mean, I would love it if Staring at the Ceilings, play count went up just because you like the song, not because you keep waking up at 3 a.m. and you miss Libra. The thing is, even though they haven't had a serious conversation about things with you in a while, they can't let you go. Look at them stressing out. They might look fine during the day because stuff keeps them busy. Work, friends, life. Thing is, when they're at home by themselves, and they are by themselves, okay, regardless of what status they were when you guys last spoke, they're by themselves now. That's when they get to do their time thinking about you while the moon's out. Neon moon. Casey Musgrave's version. I mean, Brooks and Dunn counts too. Either way, whatever. But yeah, to the Ace of Wands. They want to fix this with the 2 of Pentacles and the Hierophant because they know now that they made the wrong decision with the 3 of Swords. This is what got in the way. Remember, the 3 of Swords doesn't have to be a person. It's a noun. 3 of Swords is a place, a thing, a mindset, work, commitment, straight up fear. Ace of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles, though, they were ready for the makeup Ace of Wands. They totally want to bang your gavel. Okay, stop. But on the 2 of Pentacles, there's a Libra here that's like, Archer, is there a way we could just get to that part without this part happening? That's what we're working on. Let's find out. They totally do. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys work together, don't you? And your 9 of Pentacles appearance is keeping them in a 9 of Cups dreamy type of vibe on Temperance with the Sun card. Like, they can't figure out why you keep making them happy with the Eight of Swords. It's got them, like, they are telling me they have walked away from a lot of people in their life, okay? Like, before they met you. They're like, Archer, Two of Pentacles, Hierophant, piece of cake on the Nine of Swords. I could cut anybody out of my life, no problem. That's the problem with Libra. I can't cut Libra out. And they did the same thing to you they did to past people, but like, you were different. You were the one that they can't walk away from, you know? Three of Swords still tells me, though, that they're having to cut someone out. They're still having to cut someone or something that keeps getting in the way. I actually want cards on this Three of Swords. Okay. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, right? Free will. The Wheel of Fortune represents that card of free will. I always see it like a roundabout. That your person's in that roundabout, and they can decide which exit they want to come out of. So their free will choosing to go Knight of Pentacles on the Four of Pentacles. And it's because of this. So this is the part I need to know about. Well, that was easy. Four of Wands. That explains a lot. Some of you guys are dealing with your twin flame here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no way. The Ten of Wands, the Queen of Cups on the Seven of Swords. Guess what? It says it's an ex that they've disconnected from already. 10 of Wands. They've already disconnected from this ex, okay? That is having a very hard time, Seven of Swords, letting them go. Look again on the Seven of Swords. Look how she's literally death gripping on those five swords. It's her blankie. It's where she's safe. It's where she's like happy, right? You're the first person that told them no. And that's the thing. Even with all this happening on both sides of the energetical fence through all this extra energy on this Three of Swords, they've got deep love for you with the Queen of Cups, and this person keeps getting in the way of everything. And everybody before you did the same thing you did. Cut them out, walked away, blocked, done, bygone, see you. And everybody else in their past, they're like, I'm used to it. What's the use, Archer? Nine of Swords. This is how it always goes. It's because this person won't ever leave me alone, and they always somehow get in the way. You know, like some of you guys actually even heard from this person right here. What are you doing talking to Libra? They're mine. No, they're not. Right? Even Libra's sitting there. Like, yeah. Three of Swords. And then that freaked your person out because they did it again, just like they always did it in the past. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords on the Ten of Wands. Libra, they just got to a point they're not putting up with it no more. They took enough from this person long enough that now losing you, that was the catalyst. It could be an Aries, maybe a Cancer or a Pisces, Sagittarius or Aquarius is here. Scorpio, Capricorn and Taurus again. Wow, a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in this breeding. Then you got be another Libra. Yeah, the Earth energy is pretty strong. Gemini and strong Aries, though, too. And there is a little bit of... Yeah, I'm just going to call it... You got Leo right there. Leo, okay? The fixed energy and the cardinal energy seems to be hitting pretty big with this here. Eight of Pentacles. I knew some of you guys might work together. But here's the cool thing, Libra, is that, man, they are doing work for this. So, even though they've never really fully, Eight of Pentacles, showed their love for you, those feelings are now transferring and transforming from their subconscious into their conscious mind. Like from an Eight of Cups into an Eight of Pentacles, okay? Pisces, Virgo energy. And Pisces and Virgo, that's the energy this month. That's that the moons and the eclipses this month are in Pisces and Virgo. Some of you guys might even be Libra, Virgo cuspers. Oh. So that energy is what's going to allow them to eclipse out of this old cycle. So, yeah, they're finishing up putting their departure plans in place with the moon card. They are, okay, so, right, they're quiet to you right now because they're dealing with something pretty epic, all right? So just go with me on this, Three of Swords. They are quietly putting the things in place to set this other person up for failure to get them out of their life. It very much the energies of, like, stuff I do, very much so. because like when I'm ready to end a relationship, I don't want them following after me. So I will like everything I do in my life has to be strategically placed out for the channel, and it's just my Virgo placements. But it's like what I learned as a car sales manager: never fire someone, make them quit, because then they leave me, they block me, they think they're victorious. We both walk away happy. You know what I mean? And that way I move forward into something new. And Libra, it's very similar to what's going with that. You know what I mean? Four of Wands. This is a very deep energy on the twin flame here, okay? Some of you guys chose to disconnect from the twin flame, and yet it's like just when you completely 1,000,000,000% given up on it, they finished putting these departure plans in place. They're just, you know what it is? You see this Knight of Wands right here? Right? This is the one. See the fire-breathing dragon? Somebody here might even have a tattoo of a dragon. The thing on this is they're going to find a little bit of that kind of like Leo energy, the raw, like it's enough confidence to completely tell this person off, because they've had a lot of people block them and cut them out and walk away and everything, right? You're the one that they are completely irritated about. Look at all the fire on the cards. And that's the one that gives them this newfound confidence. They tell the person off because they're like, I wanted Libra. That was, and like I mean, we're talking ticked up. We're talking Jesus tipping tables in the temple. I mean, mad, right? And this confidence, this whole, that's it. You ruined my life for the last time. Get out, right? Then that new confidence transfers over to you. And then they grab the phone, free will, right? And they reach out and they just, that's it. Libra, put on that dress or that suit that makes me question all my life's decisions. I am coming for you right now. And you're like, whoa, what? Like, it's just the confidence boils over. Look at how it goes from all this dark and gray, kind of mopey, sad energy. Then all of a sudden, boom, fire, 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 fire everywhere. All right. Told you, they're coming for you fast. Muscle car vibes. I love it. The fire energy is strong too, Libra. You know what, Libra? I'm pulling up all 12 signs on this one. Their entire flipping chart is activated for you, okay? I knew it. 8 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. They're going to come in completely changed, humbled, and transformed. And there's the Fool card for the win. We still have the Fool card for every reading this week. What is going on here? You ever danced with the devil beneath the pale moonlight? Yes, many a times. And I don't, 1 star, wouldn't recommend. Go take dancing lessons. Right? Somebody's got dice hanging from the mirror of their car. Interesting. Okay, so far we're 7 for 7 on this Fool card. Just calm down, Aries. Just sit down. Cardinal fire sign. The Chariot, the 5 of Cups, the Tower. Oh my word, yeah. You hang tight on this one because you're going to be shocked that this is happening, okay? And heads up, for those of you this already is happening, Chariot on the Fool card, Cancer, Aries energy, you can totally trust this thing. This is the wild part, because if it hasn't happened yet, it's totally going to. So prepare. 6 of Wands. You totally got this. I love it for you. Libra, I hope that helps. I cannot wait to do your live reading. Your collective reading is going to be Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. This Thursday and every Thursday. So please subscribe, hang out, and set the bell. All right? Love you. And while you're here, if you go over to the homepage too, check out Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. She's a fellow Libra too. She totally gets you guys. And she does awesome live question and answer readings Sunday fun days. So, check her out. You Libras just vibe together. I'm a Libra Jupiter and a Libra Saturn. I totally get it. All right. But anyways, love you. And I'll see you later, Libra. All right. Kristen, I just caught your comment, like, just as it scrolled away. I'm like, that's funny. Hey, Martha, what's up? What's up? Oh, you're most welcome, Martha, my dear. Martha, my dear, though I spend my days in conversation, please remember me, Martha, my love. Don't forget me, Martha, my dear. Wow, you got me. I love that song. Thanks for coming by, Martha. That's totally cool. I got to play the White Album later. Okay. Anyways, one of my 9 different reissues of the White Album. Thanks, Macca. Yeah, the devil card. I know, right? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Nine different reissues. And you know I'll get the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. You know I will. All right, let's just move forward. Let's go to Scorpio. All right, what else, Scorpio? Hi. Scorpio, speaking of featured channels and the featured channels, which we weren't, but I was, you know what I mean? Don't forget, hold on, what's your timestamp? I don't even remember at this point. 2/10/20. Yeah. Check out the featured channels we were talking about too, Scorpio, because your fellow Scorpio, Frankie, is there. I know a lot of Scorpios. That's a cool part. Frankie, Miss Hawaii, Bubba Jolie, Mama T. Mama T is like Yoda, like a little short, cute Yoda. I love reading for Scorpios. You guys are awesome. If there was a sign I would want to be surrounded by, it is totally Scorpio. All right, so let's tap in and tune in, Scorpio. Give me everything you got. Think about your person. God, give me everything you got for Scorpio vibes. What do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio? Virgo moon, sorry. I am like, my Cancer placement is totally taken vacation. It's not even here anymore. Even Mama T mentioned, she's like, why are you being such a Virgo? I'm like, I don't know. Virgo moon and rising, and we're in Virgo season. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Jazzy, you are not lying about that. That is like the 100% emoji on that. Scorpios are the best. All right, let's do this. Scorpio, Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Totally, you know it. All right, so let's do this. Even my male Scorpios, you know you're the GQ Scorps. So let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Here we go. 1. What's that? Come here. 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. They're working on it. They're working on a hey text. This is cool. All right. 1.5. Oh my gosh. This person is energy. The devil on Temperance. This person is totally energying all over my table with the World card. Oh my gosh. They're feeling some type of way. They're literally, I think, like, as we're working on this, they're getting ready to type a message. This is the week ahead. They can't even let me get through 2 shuffles. It's so cool. 1 and 2. And in honor of Frankie, let's teach this deck for the super successful, straight up sexy Scorpios. I'm just going to call it as I see it. Here we go. Because my male Scorpios, even you know your GQ. Let's go. The Moon card. I hear Megan Maroney off of this. 1,000 miles from here. Because he wants me and he needs space. Someone take this cowboy away. 5 of Wands on the Empress. This person is completely fighting their feelings for you. The Judgment card. Oh, they can't much longer. Page of Pentacles into the 6 of Cups because they're awakening to how deep your guys' connection is. This cross-watcher can't fight fate. Queen of Cups, they love you. On the Magician to the Queen of Pentacles, they are also cutting out some immature energies and maturing. Because the Queen of Pentacles, even though oftentimes it can be about money, I always see it totally as maturity, stableness, and something that is ready to be an equal partner in a relationship, like Paul and Linda McCartney. This person sees you as their Paul or their Linda. Whichever gender you are, they see you in the other opposite spot. 2 of Pentacles into the 2 of Swords. Ooh, the 2s are stalking you too. Into the Knight of Wands. Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, and Virgo. More Cancer, more Capricorn. Ooh, the cardinal signs are showing up big time. Libra, yep. But no Aries. Where's the Aries? We're going to find out. I don't know why, but I'm starting down here. They really wanted me drawn to this Knight of Wands. No, 2 of Swords, you did. You just wanted to have a conversation about things without it escalating into a fight or flight status, yet with the 2 of Swords, it totally did. That's George and John having a sword fight. Don't cross streams, you two. Anyways, the thing on this is that it got out of hand so fast, so quick, and then they just booked it and ran as soon as they yelled their piece. Knight of Wands. The fixed energy seems to be coming up pretty hard on this one. You got your Leo, your Aquarius, your Taurus, maybe even another Scorpio. But there's a deep connection here with George and Ravi Shankar on that 6 of Cups. You know what this is? This is how they were raised. Straight up. It's how they saw their parents act, and then how their grandparents act. You guys coming together and working stuff out, even just coming together and meeting with this Judgment card, was destined to break generational curses and generational cycles for both of you guys, actually. To be able to clear that slate and like have a start so that going forward, your kids and their kids, it won't repeat the mistakes that your parents made or that their parents made. All right. The Magician card is George Martin. That man definitely earned the fifth Beatle status, okay? Even when John came to him with two different takes of Strawberry Fields Forever, different tempos, different keys in the 60s, before we even had computers and auto tunes and Pro Tools. And George is like, well, I got to do George Martin. He was very, very posh. But John, these are in different keys, and I'm sure we'll find a way, though. Of course, boys, we'll try it. We'll try this. And they did. They were able to. You can hear it right at the point where he's like, let me take you down because I'm going to. And they were able to blend two speeds and two keys by slowing and adjusting the tape machines. And it actually blended into the song we all know and hear today. You guys can blend these lives together. Even though you're at different paces, you guys have different lifestyles going on. There's a way to hook both of your guys' energies up to a real tape machine and pitch control. The Justice card. There's the pitch control. John, I was already talking about you. On the Page of Wands to the Sun card with the Six of Pentacles. There's an alternative version. There's an alternative reality coming in, just like this alternative cover of Sgt. Pepper. All right? So they're working to process why they couldn't understand why you'd be upset by the outburst. Why don't you understand? Why don't you know why they lashed out? Page of Wands, right? This person's rather incorrigible about this. Not to mention the multiple pass outbursts that were exactly like this. This person's got a bit of a track record, right? And then every time they would come back in, you would forgive them. You'd be okay. You overlooked a lot of stuff. You overlooked a lot of stuff because you're such a loving sign. Sun card to the Justice card. There's a very rare and very unique opportunity that you literally have no clue is coming. And I know you are like the most awoke, most 8th house. Okay? Your 8th house. However, I got one thing slightly more mysterious. You know how you've tried to think of a million ways that this could work or not work out, It's the 1,000,000th and one way, the one way you have not thought of. That's the way it exactly works out, right? This is the energy of somebody who has an awesome Beatles record collection, really hard up on their money. And if you've got that Beatles Yesterday and Today album cover, the one that's got Paul sitting inside a trunk that kind of looks like he's sitting in a casket sideways, or I don't know, and George is closing the lid. It's a whole thing, number 9. But if that album cover is a sticker, and you peel that sticker off of that album, underneath it is the Butcher album cover. The Sun card here. That is an album worth a ton of money. I've got one locked in my safe. All right. And the one way you would never expect to have a huge lottery jackpot win could be based off of a 60-year-old record album cover. Or this person figuring out that 1,000,000th and one way to process why you were so upset about this outburst and their true feelings for you. Your silence, some of you guys might be a Scorpio Libra cusper, because your silence is speaking volumes, and they're starting to realize they might have pushed the boundaries just a little too far. Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Leo. Capricorn's here. It's like the vibes of somebody taking it out on you because they knew they couldn't get to somebody else. But then somebody else got into it. Queen of Cups, Sun card. The Queen of Cups. This is the card of unconditional love, but also a little deeper into the Cancerian energy on the Queen of Cups, it's also the card of forgiveness. Something tells me that deep down in this one is that they're going to do something to you that they've never done to anybody else, and that is express their true love and their true feelings for you. George and Patty Harrison on this one, okay? They pushed the boundaries too far. They pushed you too far. They thought they could control this or try to keep you under their thumb with their controlling energies, right? It's somebody that really has a hard time relinquishing control of things, right? And that's when they relinquish control, that's where they become unsafe. They don't feel comfortable, they get nervous, and they must have everything completely perfectly programmed and planned out. However, come here, you. Come here. Judgment card. Get over here. There we go. See, told you they're stubborn. Real love doesn't work that way. And that's what they're finding out. Real love is, there isn't a guidebook for real love because it is completely unpredictable. It's two human feelings coming together. There's absolutely no way to predict what'll happen out of that, you know? Two different mindsets, two different upbringings. They want to have their love life completely crafted, orchestrated, and controlled out, just like they control their work and their personal life. But they're good at that stuff because they were trained at work. They've learned themselves. Now they got to learn you with the Six of Cups. They never had training in love. They had training in work. They had life classes, you know, training in life lessons. Never learned how to love because their parents didn't know how to love. This is total Six of Cups. It's generational, bleh, generational ink, generational ugh. And that's where the bare wires touch the bare metal because they don't want this anymore. Straight up. They wanted it when they were with you. They still wanted the way their parents did it and grandparents did it and da-da-da-da-da. Now they don't as a result of judgment. Some karma being played out and realizing that a lot of the stuff you said, thought of, and brought up, those ideas actually held water. More water than the Titanic swimming pool. Why do I keep picking on those poor 1,500 people? I don't know. Anyways, study that shit for 30 years, you'll do it too. Let me see what goes on with this one. That Sun card. When you make two people happy, one of them's apt to be you. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer, Capricorn or a Virgo. Libra's here. Man, strong Libra. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, more Cancer. Heavy duty on the Cancer and the Scorpio vibes. And you got light duty Leo, little light duty Aries. Moderate to above moderate Sagittarius, and then Gemini's like whomp, hurricane. Hurricane Gemini. Seven of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that puts this into a different spin with the Devil card. Whoa, that's got Johnny Yoko. I can't show that one. That's the Two Virgins album cover. But the Five of Pentacles is here too. I like this part, believe it or not. The Five of Pentacles is a health card. That means they're actually working on their health. Look, there's even a crutch down here on the Band on the Run album cover. So they've never been loved. Scorpio, I know they come off to you so evil and angry and just, it's their defense mechanism. Chariot, the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces, King of Wands. It's their defense mechanism because they've never really been loved. So it's been bleeding out into relationships. It's bled out into family, personal. Their parents, at least one of their parents has to cover for them all the time. They've done it since they were young, always tried to help them, put out the fires. Five of Pentacles. They never really knew it. Some of you guys have been seeing cardinals. I'm literally seeing a beautiful red-breasted cardinal. That bird may resonate to you. Five of Pentacles on the Chariot. The emotions of Cancer. The concealment of Pisces with the strength of Taurus. You know what? They have cried out of you. They've cried out of you. They've cried over you. No, they've probably cried out of you too. I don't know. But they've cried over you out of both frustration and out of missing you. Big time. I can see them like angry crying. Why do I feel this way about? Why don't I care about Scorpio? Why can't I stop caring about Scorpio? And the other ones where they just miss the heck out of you. Devil card. The devil, devil's kind of in their head a little bit. And this person's never had a really easy time overcoming the devil energy when the devil gets on their shoulder and is like, you know Scorpio's better than you. You know that there's a million reasons why nobody would pay attention to you, but everybody pays attention to Scorpio. You're not good enough for Scorpio. You know that. There's a million other choices Scorpio could have. Why would they choose you? And that's what keeps getting into their head, and then it lashes out of insecurity. Go away, Toby. You're affecting the crosswatcher. I don't like you anymore. We're not friends no more. They're going to beat the devil, just like I just did. They're going to beat the devil on this one. It's the Four of Swords. They can't get you off of their mind. They're learning about what real love is from a family member. That's a thing. Cancer and Leo energy. Five of Cups. I told you they miss you. Eight of Pentacles. And we're back full circle to that first card that we saw with the Eight of Pentacles, that they are working on healing with the Seven of Swords. And it's going to make the news. I love that message right down here. War is over. If everybody asked for peace instead of a new cell phone, we'd have peace. It's kind of wild. They're going to put away these burdens. The thing is here, yeah, there's still like a family member that's in their life. They might even like work with, or maybe they have to take care of a parent that's like older or sick or something, you know? But whatever it is, that person that's still in their life, that's the one that's kind of leading them towards a fresh start and a fresh approach to this with you, okay? With the Magician card. There's somebody behind the scenes that loves you very much. Okay, they haven't told the cross watcher that they're actually kind of on your side a little bit, but here's the thing is they're kind of on both your sides. Neither of you actually know that, but you're going to find out. You'll be pleasantly surprised. There's a fresh start here for the two of you, okay? And I like that. There's an incoming, like, okay, here we go, Scorpio. Check it out. All right, this is you, Scorpio, and we have in the week ahead, there is an incoming warm weather front, okay? A warm weather union energy is approaching out of the southwest, all right? So, see, I couldn't make it as a newscaster. I can't sit there doing all right, so whatever. Anyways, union energy is incoming as a warm front, and you will love it on the Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands. I dig this. This is like the last stressful week here or something. Oh my gosh. You can't even post on this because this is happening sooner than later, big time. They know deep down that nobody else compares to you. Seven of Cups. I love that for you. Scorpio, please subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. We are working. The only thing I asked for Christmas this year doesn't cost you a thing. Be cool if you totally hyped the video. Down there, if you scroll over in the comment area and choose hype, doesn't cost you a thing. But if you would subscribe, doesn't you have to set the bell? I'd love it if you did. But the only thing I asked for God for Christmas was I was like, Google takes care of me well. I'm very blessed in my life and everything. I would like my 100K subscriber plaque for Christmas. So if you subscribe and help me get that, we will do something cool for a live stream to open it as like a Christmas present or something together. All right. So thank you. And please also subscribe because I'm going to do your live collective reading this coming Thursday, every Thursday by that way at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So thank you. I love you. And I'll see you later. All right. We are there. Okay, cool beans. And thank you to everybody here, to the 227 in the chat. Love that like for you. You guys totally deserve it. And if you don't want to like the video, dude, I've been on your side of the camera too. Sometimes people don't want a bunch of tarot readings or liked videos, and all your friends are like, well, you watch Archer, what's the matter with you, right? It's cool because down below in the comment section, you know how you can like scroll left on the comments? It'll show you the live chat review. Then it'll show you like, you know, the comments. There's a new feature to hype. If you go down there, swipe left, you'll see hype the video. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps push this reading into the algorithm, support small business, support your local tarot reader, helps the family grow, okay? So thank you. And y'all do not forget too that I have an upcoming live public appearance. It is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, September 14th, Sunday. It's a live meet and greet, a live all signs, and there is no ticket cost. If you can get to Nashville, you can be a part of this. I'll be announcing this week. I'll be announcing the location where it'll be at and the time it'll be at. All right. Melissa's prepping some cool goodie bags where you can come on the channel. If you read tarot, bring a deck. It's totally awesome, totally invited, and it's free. All you got to do is be in Tennessee. All right. So I look forward to seeing you there. And don't forget, I'll be collabing with the most amazing, beautifulest, awesomest, smartest Scorpio on the planet. I hope Mama T's already asleep. Sorry, Mom. It's Frankie. But her and I'll be collabing on September 21st. Okay, so hang out and subscribe to both me, Frankie, and everybody listed in the Archer Network on the homepage, because those are the channels that I love, support, and trust. And then October 18th, me and Selena, we're doing one too. Selena from Love Fire Tarot, we're going to do a Halloween all signs. It's just fun times. So hang out, be a part of the fam, and subscribe to everybody in the Archer Network, all right? They're the ones I support, love, and trust. Okay, we're going to move onward to Sagittarius. Are you guys cool if I take one more pause for the cause? I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I could be like, whatever, but I'm a grown man who's drinking a Stanley full of ice water. So would you? Is it? I mean, and if you guys have stuff to do, I'll put like Melissa does timestamps. We'll timestamp. You can come back later. I don't mind, but I will go quick. I am a grown man trying to stay hydrated. Sorry, I apologize. But the mod squad, Mac, Melissa, and all the amazing mods that are part of the channel here, they will keep you entertained for just a quick second. And I will also be an equally quick second, okay? But thank you guys, and I love you. I'm only human. Sorry, Melissa, we got to work on this for December 14th, okay? Or before I leave the cottage to drive into town, I'll make sure I take care of things. I don't. We'll figure it out. Queen Tiki, what up, girl? Y'all, Queen Tiki, Tara, you gotta follow her on online too. She's cool. What's up, girl? How you been? Missed you. What's up? All right. Let's see. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm digging it. We got the collabs and everything. It's gonna be fun. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely. I'll make sure we better take care. Actually, there's going to be like so many cool people, like maybe Melissa or the other readers that are there. Like if I got to take a pause, I'll just let somebody else sit in for a little bit for a second. We'll keep the action happening. That'd be kind of a cool idea too. So, okay, definitely if you're in Nashville on September 14th and you got a tarot deck, come along. You'll be like the intermission. Like, yep, Archer did it again. Oops, I did it again. Archer drank a lot of water. Hey, Paula, what's up, girl? How you doing? Cookies. What's up, Rhonda? Help me, Rhonda. Help me get her out of my heart. Doo, doo, doo. Okay, let's just read cards. I'm getting into some music. Should I bring Bill to Nashville? He travels light, but he always wants his own seat. I don't know. His agent is a pain. I had to move the QR code because his agent was like, we can't see his head. I'm like, oh, come on, really? But it's a thing. Anyways, all right, Sag. Okay, I'm cool with that. Let's grab the Bible Tarot. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Sagittarius, where you are going to be at 2:35:25. All right, let's do it. There we go. What's up, Sag? I was waiting for a good timestamp. Frankie gets the good timestamps. I get to cover the twin flame journey. Frankie gets all the law of attraction, law of manifestation, and timestamps. It's a thing. So, what's up? How you doing? All right, Sagittarius, think about your person. Let's tap in and tune in and see what we've got for Sagittarius. Because as you know, I am Archer. I have been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer, and I am proud of it. I'm here for you. All right. So let's tap in and tune in and see what we've got for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Think about your person, Sagittarius. Let's do this. Don't worry, I'm on your team. Let's go for it, all right? What do we have for Sagittarius? Give me 2 shuffles. See how nothing's popping? You guys are quiet. You guys haven't talked to each other about this, have you? Okay. It is very quiet. Look at that. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go for it. Here we go. 1 and 2. Okay. Let's love this deck for the sassy, successful Sagittarius. The only sign worthy of 5 syllables. Let's go. Told you. 9 of Cups. Stand by. Your prayers are going to be answered. It's a big prayer. It's a tall order. The wait is going to totally be worth it. This is the Feast of Purim, okay? You're going to have a big party, a big feast, you know what I mean? Oh my word, and the Empress and Mother Mary's coming to your party. Holy moly. Some of you guys straight up channel the Virgin Mary. That feminine, male or female Sag, doesn't matter. If you're very into your intuition, maybe some of you guys have discovered or do tarot, you might even have a channel here on YouTube or something. You're going right to the top. You're like Mama T. You channel the Virgin Mary. If there's a female feminine voice in your head that you don't know, you can't connect. You're like, that's not mom, that's not grandma, that's not no, I don't know who that is. You know her. You've never heard her voice, but now you do. Now you know whose voice it is. You're very strong. 6 of Wands. There is success after the fall of Jericho that comes in on this one, all right? Energies are being cleared. Bridges, buildings, walls are being taken down. Basically on the 6 of Wands to allow Caitlin, that's like rerouting Broadway so Caitlin Petty can get to the Country Music Awards on time to win Best New Artist 2025. Some of you guys are at a point like that where it's like, oh, wow, Sagittarius, look how loved you are and how far you've come. And you're like, I have built myself up for years to get to this point. And some people think your success is like fly by night type of a vibe. You know what I mean? Let's find out because there is success between the 2 of you guys too. All right, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo energy. The story of Joseph. The story of Joseph might relate to you. I think that's come out in your readings before. That's Joseph with his amazing technicoat of many colors. Or somebody just like Donny Osmond. It always comes up because my dad's side of the family was related to Donnie's wife. Mama T likes that too. Some of you guys are totally dealing with a Scorpio or you're a cusper because Mama T keeps coming out. We got the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius. Okay, what I heard when I saw this card is they told me Sagittarius still is the only one that can fire my arrow. Oh my God. I cannot with you too. What did you do to them, Sag? It's got to be the look. It's got to be the look. They're telling me, oh, every time Sag gives that look, star card, I just melt. Their outward presence says no, but their internal says yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Some of you guys, this could be a very introverted extrovert, right? So you're doing your best to protect your heart and your sanity, Queen of Pentacles. All right. I know how most people will talk about the pentacles relating to money, but it's not. Okay. This here is the Proverbs 31 woman in the biblical tarot. Okay. You are in a very stable and balanced energy at the moment, Queen of Pentacles. And they've taken notice on this. They still see you as Song of Solomon, male or female. 6 of Cups on the 5 of Wands here shows they were dealing with a lot of their childhood programming. Okay, it's what you put up with is how they were raised. Okay, you guys were raised differently. And with this 5 of Wands, no wonder you'd have to protect your heart and your sanity, because this got crazy out of hand. And you're wondering if it's even affected them. So maybe they're publicly looking like that they're not even affected by things, right? It's like when you check out their social media, they don't seem like they care. They just moved on, like they don't even remember you, right? Hangman on the 3 of Pentacles. Behind the scenes, yours and their guardian angels with the 3 of Pentacles, they are working to put things in place for the 2 of you guys, okay? They're just hiding how depressed that not having you in their life is actually making them feel. Capricorn and Pisces energy, that's some very strong Capricorn energy on this reading. Aquarius, Pisces is pretty strong too. But then you got Leo and Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo and Aries, that's more Pisces. Libra, more Leo. Pisces, Leo, Capricorn, pretty strong on this energy, okay? You or them could be born on the 12th, maybe the 3rd, the 17th, possibly the 6th, the 13th, the 31st, the 21st, the 1st, the 2nd, or the 14th. Some of you might be into sports, because when I said the 1st, I heard the Bears. Something about, like, what is it? The Bears? Is that? I'm not a super big sports dude. Is that like, isn't that Chicago or something? No, that's the Cubs. Oh, I'm out. I don't know. Okay, I just figured out what PBR was like a year ago, so I'm working on it. I'll help you build a computer or talking car. I teach you how to play a guitar or something. Just don't ask me about sports. The 9 of Cups won't go away. Sagittarius, this person is praying for forgiveness. They're acting like they've forgotten about you, but they can't. Ace of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles on the Page of Pentacles tells me that this is all playing out how it was supposed to, though, because they would have kept taking your love for granted. They would have kept taking you for granted. With the 8 of Wands on the 10 of Pentacles, I know this is the oldest hyperbole in the world, but they totally had to lose you to love you. King of Wands, King David coming out on this one. Because of your difference in upbringings, that's what leads to the story of Daniel coming out. Not Daniel. Yeah, it is Daniel. It is Daniel. There's a lot. Maybe there's a difference in religion, or somebody's discovered religion on this one. But okay, the thing about it is, wow, yeah, this Daniel was written in 2 different languages. Okay, the books 2 through 7 are in Aramaic, but the beginning and the end are written in Hebrew. You guys had different love languages, and with this King of Wands on the 8 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, it's kind of like that they're doing their best just to function, but it does have a really big effect on them. Wow, which even ties into the story of Joseph, how they kind of exiled you or casted you out by casting judgment on you. And now they're wanting to come back, much like how Joseph's brothers did. And it's almost as if they know you're not going to trust them, or you're going to test them to trust them, because they hurt you. They messed your heart up. And they were like, oh, no big deal. Sag is strong. Sag can take it. Sag is a human being too. That's the thing. 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Names David, Daniel, or Joseph might even resonate to some of you guys. I'm even seeing the names Jordan and Jeff. Don't know why I'm calling names out. That's not usually my skill. I mean, it's something I know, but it's a rarity for me. Cool. That Ace of Swords won't go away, which means they want to talk to you. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. See, in the Hermit card, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio energy on this one. They are completely hiding how much they miss you. And with that 4 of Pentacles, they're doing it so well that you don't even think that you don't even think they're thinking about you. They're just totally hiding. Look where I put the 5 of Cups. I put it behind the Hermit card and behind the 4 of Pentacles. And when I'm channeling, I'm not even here. My hands, my voice, my mouth, I'm just God's speaker box. Bashar got a really cool vessel. I got this. Yeah, I could have got Zac Efron or something. Anyways, that's personal archer thing. Don't worry, that's my own problem. But with this 5 of Cups, they miss you and they're hiding it. They have a bad habit of projecting their own issues out onto others, and then they wind up going quiet. So you took like the burdens of their past. Not really that they were so much not over something. I don't pull a third party energy or anything like that. I just pull the fact that when the going gets tough, they shut down, and then they'd push you, and then they'd stop. And that's like their fight or flight kicks in. And that's what led to all this. Every time you try to talk to them or try to get them to figure something out, they would, whenever the conversation got a little tense or a little awkward, they'd book it, pull the ejection seat, hit the button, let's go, right? They had a very hard time being able to sit and make it through the awkward moments when you just wanted to have an honest conversation with them. And you got 5 of Pentacles because you're used to it. You're like, yeah, nobody ever listens to me. Nobody ever takes a minute to listen to me. They just think they know what's best for me, or they think they know me. And it's like, Archer, what's the use? I'm used to it now. You might feel like you're giving up, but the 3 of Pentacles on this Ace of Pentacles says your guardian angels aren't going to let you down on this one, okay? That 9 of Cups coming out on repeat, that just tells me what I was saying in the beginning when this came out, that you're top shelf, Sagittarius. You're the only sign deserving of 5 syllables. This person's had a lot of work to do to be on your level, to come in correct. Some of you guys could be a life path number 9 or born on the 9th, the 19th, or the 29th. The 1st and the 3rd and the 13th, even the 31st and the 5th comes out, okay? 30 days has no... Well, the 31st might be your person, because I just realized 30 days has November, April, June. So there's not a November 31st Sagittarius. So never mind. maybe Ophiuchus. Anyways, okay. At this point, though, it's... They won't let me move forward without telling you they really love you, because they're like, I can't tell Sagittarius anymore. For whatever reason. For some of you, maybe they're honoring your wishes. For some of you, they feel beyond stupid for blocking you, right? For those of you that block them, though, they're like, I can't tell Sagittarius. See? The cards just jumped right out of my hand. Hold on, which cards was it? Hold on, what was I channeling? Hold on, really? Hold, no, ow, no, stop it. Okay. Don't worry, I bumped my head like 180 times in my lifetime. I'm fine. It does nothing of value was damaged. Anyways, okay. The thing on this is, it was the Hermit card and the 4 of Pentacles, which means they're going to let the walls down and their guards down and open up. Virgo, Capricorn energy. This Haytex, the Ace of Swords vibe, Libra energy. Let me see what's up with this. I'm leaving those 2 cards face down because that's what's happening the week ahead, is they're letting the defenses down. Temperance. That's you. Could be another Sag for some of you guys. The Knight of Swords on the 2 of Cups. The Knight of Swords is my chess player in the tarot, but it's God as the chess player making moves down here on Earth, chess moves, with the 2 of Cups to line things up for you too. All right, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aquarius energy on this one. Some of you guys could be born on the 2nd or the 14th possibly, but somebody might even be a life path number 2, 1, or 4. They really love you deep down, and they really, really did need to work on their attention-seeking behavior. 2 of Cups. Straight up, Cancer energy. That Cancerian energy, that can be really emotional, really loving, really emotional. A lot to deal with, right? Yep, okay. They're realizing that they were a lot to deal with. It's something that happens over the course of time with the 2 of Cups as they start to grow, mature, balance, temperance on the Queen of Pentacles, stabilize. And this is the energy here that's leading to this point. You are going to get to have the opportunity for a very slow, awkward talk where both of you guys are going to get a moment where you kind of want to back up, and it's going to be those weird, awkward silences. But here's the cool part on that 2 of Cups, the Moon card. A little bit of the fears, the awkward silences, and nice swords. However, on the King of Cups to the Death card, this time the conversation is allowed to play out all the way to the end, which is the point where you guys kiss each other and work things out. I literally see a kiss coming. Sagittarius, do you have any clue how much you guys miss each other? they miss you just as much as you miss them. And they're telling me they miss you more than the day that you left. Or the day they left you. However it resonates. Roles could be reversed for some of you guys. But the thing on this is a very big lesson in miscommunication. What was that? The moon card. Alleviate all fears. It's getting put face down too. Did that just jump and do that? That's so cool. It doesn't, I'm just always, remember to look up and say thanks. Thank you. I'm just grateful. I love these things when this happens. This is why I love tarot. All right. You guys on this energy here, whose ever turn it is to go next with that Temperance card of the Two of Cups, the time on this is right that whoever's turn it is to go next will be well received because you helped give this person the courage to break out of a cycle that they were very, very stuck in. What I'm seeing here is that this communication allows them to break free, tell you of what they had to do to break free of all of this, the stuff that winds up getting turned face down, in order, like, you actually, not only do you get the I'm sorry, but you get like a thank you for the stuff that you did. Even that, they kind of realized they never thanked you for everything that you did. You guys did help each other out. It was just that they came at you with a lot more attitude than you ever came at them with. They're going to totally ask if you guys can start fresh with no interference this time. I do like that. That's a lot of the clearing of the mindset. 9 of Swords on the King of Cups. Well, they've been up all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat. They were actually doing some King of Cups self-love and self-work. The King of Cups is the king that turns the cup of love inward. Queen of Cups pours it out onto everybody. That's a big cup, right? They've actually been doing the work while in the silence. They wanted to change for you. If anybody could have made this person change, it was you. No offense that you were the one that got dragged into it, because, I mean, you went through a lot. But, man, the rewards of it are so going to be worth it. The 9 of Cups, it is a big, tall order for your prayers to be answered. But, oh, my gosh, Ace of Wands, they totally still want to fire your arrow. Nobody fires the arrow like you do. Should I have saged after Scorpio? No. Death card, 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. No, it's all good. Some of you guys do work together. Why is the Chariot sticking out? Dude, somebody left the car parked halfway out of the deck over here. That's a... right? They're going to crash through this wall and come for you. The Chariot's what the Emperor drives into a great battle that they're going to return victorious from. Cancer at the last minute for the win. I love that. Nice. I hope this helps. Okay, I totally want to do your live reading. I want to do your collective. Oh my gosh. Sag, get back with the card. The card, stay on the table. This person's all over the place. It's wild. Okay, Sag, we will do your live collective reading on Friday at... Wait, no, you're Thursday. That's right. You're Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so subscribe, and I'll see you back here then. I want to know more about this. Oh my gosh, your reading this week is going to be epic. You don't even think this is going to happen. You're just minding your own business, being sad, carrying on about your life, having to hide your feelings away like you've done forever. And all of a sudden, boom, next thing you know, you're getting back into a relationship. And it's like everything you 9 of Cups wanted it to be the first time around. I love that for you. Total transformation, Death card. 4th Horseman of the Apocalypse finally made it in. The other 3 have been sitting there waiting like frickin' the open boat. That book might even resonate to you guys. And finally, the 4th one rides up. Sorry, I'm late, guys. I forgot how to ride a horse. I had to watch a video on YouTube and learn how to do it again. Figures. Anyways, I hope that helps, all right? And that's 7 of Cups. That's the Love Island card. That doesn't even need any explanations at that point. I love you, Sagittarius, all right? Spinny hugs for you. I'll see you later on this week, okay? Let a like on your way out, too. Or hype the video. If you don't want to like the video so it doesn't pop up in your liked videos, that's totally cool. You're you. Do what you want to do, Sag. Totally. But you can hype it. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't show up in your histories. And helps get the reading out there so we can heal all the Sagittariuses. It's like I say here at the channel. Healed people, heal people. All right? When you heal 2 people, one of them's apt to be you. Do you know that? Random fact. It's cool. I love you, Sagittarius. I'll see you later. Okay? Next up, on to Capricorn. Here we go. Guys, thank you all for being here. The 249 in the chat, love the like for you. You guys totally deserve it because I'm here for you. So thank you. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? Dude, one of my favorite meteorologists of all time. Her name is Stephanie. She is like a genius in meteorology. I love when you show up. But how you doing? You okay? What's up? All right, Annie's here too. Hi, Annie. Ralph sticking it in there all the way to the end. All the mods are like, Archer, Archer. Okay. All right, on to Capricorn. Let's go for it. Here we go. All right. What's up, Jeff? Wanting to see me? How you doing, man? What's cooking? All right, let's go. It's Myrtle Rich. I love you, Steph. You're awesome. All right. Capricorn. What are we going to use? You know what? Let's go with, let's use the Archer deck. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Nice. I like this. Oh, I'm glad you did too, Clovex. Thank you for being here. And apologies if I pronounce any names wrong. I suck at English. I was a math major. But Stephanie, Spinny Hugs. That's a very tough decision to make, but trust me, it's happening for a really good reason, okay? You stay strong. Like I said, not only is Stephanie like an awesome name, it's also a really strong name, all right? You hang out here with family, all right? We got your back. You're amongst friends here. Hi, Mac. What up, girl? All right, let's go for it. Don't worry, Steph. Wait till you see what happens. The way your relationship and your love life pans out, it is totally going to blow your mind. It is totally not what you're suspecting and totally an awesome outcome. Trust. All right? Believe you already are in a relationship. I believe the spoon's already bent. It's cool. All right, Capricorn, you are going to be at 256.16. All right? Let's go for it. What's up? How you doing, Capricorn? Thank you so much for being here. And Capricorn, please subscribe if you haven't. All right? We'll be doing your live individual collective reading. It will be on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? I adjusted shifts and schedules just to work with stuff going on in my life, so we just moved a little later into prime time. We're just heading for prime time here at the channel. We're just getting prepped, so it's cool. All right, so let's get going. Let's tap in and tune in. Think about your person, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, God? Tap me and tune me into Capricorn energy, please. Hey, Lisa, what's up? Spinny Hugs, girl. How you doing? What's cooking? Ooh, the Six of Wands, and it came out slightly reversed. Leo energy on about a 70-degree angle. Not a full reversal, but it's like 3/4 of the way there. Because you know what? They're getting ready to open up to you about their true feelings. It's making them privately nervous. Three of Pentacles and the Devil. Yeah, this person gets nervous about making decisions that they feel are like a big life-altering decision. With the Knight of Cups, though, that's a little bit of that chess player vibes. They're making moves. They're making plans. They're going to find that courage needed to spin this thing back upright before it hits it all the way to reverse. That means this is going to happen way sooner than expected. Okay, let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go, Capricorn. Let's see what we got. You ready? Let's give it up for the Cardinal Earth sign. Here we go. You're the boss. Taurus and Virgo didn't make it to that spot. You did. See, told you. King of... Oh, my gosh. It's the King of Pentacles on the Ace of Wands. 3 of Wands on the Death card. Oh, this person's had a total change of heart. And look, they're on their own. Look at them sitting there even having morning coffee by themselves. And like, I wonder what Capricorn's up to. I wonder what Capricorn's been doing. The King of Swords and the 5 of Wands, it's given them time to think about how they overreacted. And they acted without thinking too. That's what's actually maturing them. And with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, that's a newfound confidence to come back in because they totally want to see your little billy goat legs get to the top of their mountain. Something about the legs. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, they totally energied all over my table with the Page of Pentacles. They're like, I gotta talk to Capricorn. Their external body says no, but their internal soul and heart says, oh my God, yes. Their heart still beats Capricorn. Oh, that's like an irregular heartbeat. Let's try Cappy. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Whoa. Don't need anybody to have any kind of an arrhythmia or something going on. Okay. Archer, I think I'm having a stroke. No, you're in love with Capricorn. Oh, I thought that was acid reflux. Did you eat Mexican? No. Then it's love. Oh, really? Yeah. Ace of Wands. Somebody is teaching your person about love at the moment, Capricorn, or they're getting a birds and a bees talk that's going to blow their mind. So let's go. What? The 10 of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. We have a total vibe. Yeah, it's total Dusty Springfield. They only want to be with you. That song may totally resonate to you in the 9 of Wands. And they're nervous that they put a wall between you guys. They built a wall that even they can't get through. And on the other side of the wall is you. It's the 10 of Cups on the Sun card. They missed the heck out of you with the Moon card. They can't wait to see you again. Ooh, that's Dreams by Stevie Nicks. Okay, somebody is a musician or just, man, music has been speaking to you lately. Okay, let's go for this. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. Here we go. Get that bag, Cappy. King of Pentacles on the 4. Whoa, the Ace of Wands turned into the 4 of Wands with the High Priestess. I have to do it. Even based on my personal readings. Yeah, the Capricorn energies. I got to do it. There's a reunion warning coming in for you, Capricorn. That 4 of Wands, I'm seeing either your twin flame returns or you're calling in a soulmate as the rewards for your twin flame journey, but this is all divinely guided. Some of you guys are going to bump into each other at random at a party or a function or a fair, like some kind of a public or a city event, and you just, whoa, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? It's been a long time. I know. What the, And then I'll walk up like Sebastian the Crab, and I'll be like, kiss the girl, right? Okay. Yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Let's get cards. Okay, Justice card on the Temperance card. The Ace of Wands is back. Oh my gosh. With the 7 of Cups. Yeah. This person, oh my goodness. You're literally the only one that gets their motor running. Get out on the highway. Because Ace of Wands and the 9 of Swords, oh man, they have not been able to enjoy their life without you in it. I know publicly, publicly, they are all that in a bag of chips. Internally, when they get home at night, they are stale Fritos, 4 of Cups. That is the weirdest analogy. What about a bag of Fritos resonates? That is interesting. At first, they don't even think they'd be able to develop feelings for you or anyone like this, okay? I'm going to flat out, I got to call it out on this one, okay? They are telling me in the beginning with the 7 of Cups to the Ace of Wands. Remember, in my tarot decks, the 7 of Cups, that's my Love Island card. No further explanation needed, right? Right? Ace of Wands, they're telling me, and here's what they're grappling with the Justice card. At first, Temperance, Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Cups, they thought this was just going to be a one-night stand or just a fun time or a friends with benefits time because they had never, whatever they went through before you, they had Wheel of Fortune, free will chosen on the Temperance card to stay single. They did not want anything. They did not want a relationship, and they were in a bit of a player vibe where it was kind of a love them and lead them, and they love them, lead them, and leave them. And they had hurt people just like they hurt you. However, you were the twin flame energy. Whether you are a twin or not with this person, it's very similar to it in that you're the one they ran the same game on. However, some of you guys could actually be a bit of a shadow empath of sorts in the fact that you knew the game they were running on you because you ran the game on other people way back when you were going through this. The age difference might be the thing where you already went through this awakening when you were younger and they hadn't yet, right? And meeting you is how they were going through it. That's why they're like 9 of Swords. Why did my stuff not work on Capricorn? Because Capricorn sat there being like, hey, I was young once. I was foolish once too. I know what you're doing because I used to do it, right? And that's honesty, right? Now, just because you've worked through it, Justice card, Temperance, and healed, that was how you were pinged to what they were doing. We have like, yeah, it's an avoidant meeting a supernova empath who couldn't take any more of this energy, and it caused a supernova. Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo energy, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Libra is pretty strong right now. The Scorpio vibes seem to be hitting pretty big too, but let's see why. Ooh, hold it. Whoa, there we go. Okay, 3 of Swords. Ooh, that's why. Okay, the Fool card's back. Oh my gosh, is that card making the rounds? It's gonna be a foolish week here at Archer, but that's cool because like What I'm seeing as we come into the week ahead, we have this age difference, foolish energy. They were childish, merely foolish, Lulu. However, going into the week ahead, Temperance card shows this becomes the card of traditional fool definition, taking action, taking the risk. You know what I mean? This Three of Swords, though, this is telling me here that it's their mindset, okay? Now, remember, the Three of Swords, this is a noun in the tarot. It doesn't have to always be a person. It's a place or a thing, okay? So let me get some more vibes on this so that, because if you have absolutely no confirmation that your person is not cheating on you, do not let me or any other tarot reader tell you that they are. You know your life story, not me, okay? I do still see it's a mindset, because even the King of Swords is here. That's that king that thinks before taking action, okay? The thing about this is that even though they thought at first it'd be this Ace of Wands, just a friend thing, friend zone thing or whatever, this Three of Swords, this is their own energy on this King of Swords and their mindset that they started developing feelings for you. That's the Three of Swords. Their own feelings is what they didn't know how to process. That explains why they were like, look at how she's grabbing herself too. See how she's got her hands around her? It's really like they're saying, Archer, something, I don't know, something in my chest. Do you know CPR, Archer? I'm like, I do, but it'll hurt you way more than it helps you at this point, right? Really, what does it hurt? I'm like, well, if you're okay and I get on top of you and you don't want to know how it's going to go, right? I'm like, you're just in love with Capricorn. They're like, no, I can't be. I'm like, oh, that's still Three of Swords energy. No, I can't be. Yeah, Fool card, you totally can be. King of Swords and the Empress. I knew it with the Queen of Cups. See? It's not heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, or anything else, Crosswatcher. It's love. You got it. They're burning a little bit with the Star card for you. I'm only smiling or giggling because it is kind of cute to watch somebody who's never been loved start falling in love for the very first time. Okay? Because they have done really good at keeping everyone at arm's length. It's almost as if for some of you guys, this was a professional grifter of sorts. And so, like, you being their cheerleader on this Empress card, helping them through some of their most insecure moments with this Queen of Cups on the King of Swords, it's what's got them doing all this thinking, okay? Like, they're definitely, like, man, even through some of their most insecure moments, yet they definitely didn't open their heart in the way they expected to. That's the thing on this one. Something about finding a stray key. Like some of you guys might be walking in somewhere or like, you know, like it's like the energy I'm seeing is like you just see it on your pathway or like it's an extra apartment key or a stray mailbox key or something. Not maybe keys on a ring, but it's just like, oh, wow, look at, you know, oh, gee, what's this? It's like an old like gym locker key or something. Might be a sign that no, think about it differently, Archer. Star card. Aquarius energy. Let me see. Okay. Give me a little more on the Three of Swords, the Star card. If you want me to see it from another perspective, let me see it. Strength card. Hi, Leo. You want to talk? The Knight of Wands. To the Hierophant. Leo Taurus energy. After a time of internal reflection, they do want to talk because they've had a bit of an awakening. With this Tower moment on the Four of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups says somebody bought him a Bible and a cheeseburger, straight up. Whenever that Ace of Cups pops up, even if it's a few layers deep, look at the work they're working on. This shows somebody that wants a change of mind, change of pace, and a clear heart. Set the old stuff behind. Whenever I get the Ace of Cups in a reading like this, it's when all of this stuff, Three of Swords, gets put away, and they come in exactly as it was destined and meant to be with the Lover's card. The Lover's card talks about that original soul choice that your guys' souls set with God before you were even born into this lifetime, that he has been lining your footsteps up on the path to lead you to a Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, that nothing else will Seven of Cups compare to with the Moon card. Ace of Swords too. Libra, Cancer, Pisces energy. And that's that hey text on the Ace of Swords to the Five of Pentacles that opens the door for a little bit of peace with the Queen of Swords right underneath that. And now I have the King and the Queen of Swords. which even though this is a card, this is a couple that does a lot of overthinking right here, right? The King and the Queen of Swords in the tarot yearbook, in the tarot yearbook, these guys were voted couple most likely to get divorced. Okay, so some of you guys, this could be someone you were married to or divorced from, or maybe something is like maybe even a separation for some of you guys, or a trial separation. But they had a very controlling ex that does everything possible to stay in their life, even though they don't want them in their life anymore. Gemini energy. Taurus too. Could even be a Gemini Taurus cusper for some of you guys. This moon cycle, this with the eclipses that are coming up and the moons in Virgo and Pisces this month, this person's eclipsing out an old energy that they can't take anymore. Three of Swords and Lover's card, because this is the time in their life that they were destined to make this decision. Okay? Every single time this person tries to rebuild, then this person reaches back out to wreck them again like a train wreck, right? Every time they make a little bit of progress in their life and their healing journey, start to open up to somebody, whether it's you or the people they tried to before they met you, this person always comes in and Amtrak derails them. And they're getting ticked off about it because you were the one they wanted to work out, until this person either found text messages, found phone conversations, snooping somewhere they shouldn't have been or not allowed to. Okay? When you can't respect somebody's cell phone for privacy, it's like Mama T taught me. I was raised, you do not go into a woman's purse, Archer, under no circumstances. That, like, a woman's purse is their privacy. If a woman gives you permission, then you go in their purse. This is somebody that their third party energy, that is in no way a third party, it's just a pain in their backside, doesn't apparently know how to respect people's things. But I think losing you is what is setting this person off. Strength card on the Queen of Cups. Sun card. Leo energy all over this reading. Some of you could totally be dealing with a Leo. Or somebody's got some really strong Leo in their chart. You and them could be born on the 14th, the 21st, the 8th, or the 6th. The 26th and the 28th are here. The 24th and the 30th, the 9th, 19th, the 28th, the 18th, the 1st, the 11th. Oh, the 1st would be a New Year's baby. That's cool. And that's awesome, actually. That's cool. 7. Who here's a New Year's baby? That's cool. This Judgment card on here, Scorpio and Leo energy with the World card and the Ace of Pentacles, totally shows them closing out a cycle or a chapter with this person. Okay? It's kind of like, for some, oh, no way. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. 5 of Swords, the Tower card. Oh, now this third-party person. Now, man, I didn't like him before, but now I've just taken the safeties off of my crab claws. Because for some of you guys, if you know for a fact there's children involved, like maybe they already had children with somebody else, that person is using the children as leverage, like chess pieces, in order to keep your person on the hook. You'll never see your kids again if you don't if you don't get rid of Capricorn and you tell Capricorn this and blah, 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 then oh my God, this weird third party is like the Swedish chef. Somebody here might even be a chef or work in a restaurant or something. It's like, and your person, Capricorn, is like, oh dear Lord, how do I get rid of this mess? And if there's not kids involved, it's the good old fashioned guilt trip, right? It's that energy of like, maybe they hold themselves as leverage over your person. Like, oh man, 3 of Swords. If you leave me for Capricorn, I might do something. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me get cards on this and the way it's going to go, because the World card of the Ace of Pentacles shows there is a way that this here irons out and this cycle gets closed, because the 5 of Swords on the Tower, it shows your person. This is the last time this 3 of Swords causes a problem for your person's life. Let's see. There we go. 5 of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the King of Pentacles. Thank you. You know what it is? Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You gave this person the strength, literally, and the courage. Okay? Like the Cowardly Lion, getting the courage they had all along. the Wizard of Oz was a total sellout to the lion. That wasn't fair in any way, shape, or form. But the thing is, you know, just because you didn't have time, Wizard of Oz, to pick up a present for the lion, you could have at least got him a gift card or Venmo'd him something. Courage. You helped give this person this strength and this courage to break out of a cycle that they were stuck in. World's card on the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm seeing out of this one here is that you will be hearing from them, letting you know that thanks to the support that you did give them when you guys were talking, it gave them the support that even though it took a long time to cut out whatever leverage was being used against them, they were able to. And they're going to ask if there's any chance that you'll believe them and that you guys can start fresh. And they will have a way to prove to you the one thing you most fear, like it happening again with the Five of Pentacles. They will have something in their phone to prove to you that it won't happen again. Because whatever it is, Three of Swords, they done cut it out. Okay? That way you guys can go forward, start fresh with no interference. I love this for you. All right? I do hope that helps, Capricorn. And definitely subscribe, hang out. Please hype the reading. And your live collective reading is going to be on Friday, every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. This is going to be big. That Lover's card tells me so. All right. I hope that helps, Capricorn. Love you, and I will see you later. Cardinal Earth sign, you boss type, Empress energy. You're going to get the message. Okay. I love you, Cappy. I'll see you later. Okay. Onward and forward to Aquarius. Let's go. Aquarius. Okay. Aqua. What do I want to use for you, Aquarius? Let's use this one. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice choice. The Lovers. Aquarius, there's a wedding in your future. You might think you're on your own and haven't found the one, or they're not the one, or what, blah, 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 blah. You are, I can actually see your wedding in your future. You're going to wind up getting what? You better invite me. You better invite me to this wedding. I'll see if I can get you a band or something put together. I wonder where I can find a really awesome singer-songwriter. I might know somebody. I'll let you know. All right, let's get over to you, Aquarius. Let's see what's up. And only the Aquariuses that know to scroll back will know to find that little side message. It's like a little Archer Easter egg for all my Aquariuses. All right, let's do Aquarius at 3/17/21. All right, let's do that. Yeah, and only the deep Aquariuses will know they got to scroll back to find the little Easter egg message. All right, let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. What you doing, Aquarius? How are you? Hang out, subscribe, because we will be doing your live collective reading on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, every Friday. So hang out, be a part of the family, come back. But at the moment, just think of your person. Let's see what we got for you and your person. All right, what do we have for Aquarius, God? Tap me in, tune me into Aquarius energy. What do we have for Aquarius? Ooh, what's that? Hold on. What the world? It's like... It's stuck to my finger. What the? That, I love when stuff like that happens. Oh my gosh. The Death card on the Page of Pentacles. God's giving a big green light and a thumbs up. All right. That's Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder showing up being like, do it. Let's go. Get to the chopper. Go. The Death card shows a heart transplant. Their heart's opening up. It's like the Grinch who stole Christmas, because their heart grew 3 sizes that day. Oh my gosh. They're literally telling me, they're like, Archer, I figured out I love Aquarius too late. What do I do? We're going to find out, Crosswatcher. There's a lot of Crosswatchers here for you, just so you know. All right. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go, Aquarius. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, straight up awesome Aquarians. I told you. It's the Ace of Wands. Look at the fire burning inside of them for you. Aquarius, hey, psst, psst, Aquarius. Psst. They totally want you to beam them aboard your spaceship. And yes, we all know what happens on the alien spaceships. Yeah, there's a big UFO coming towards Earth. It'll be here on December 19th. And the entire world's like, we know. Where's the Epstein files? Right? Oh my God, I cannot with you. I totally could with you, Aquarius. Let's do this. Temperance, massive one, December 19th. We don't care. Six of Pentacles on the High Priestess. Yeah, this person will distract about anything except the actual thing that's the big giant elephant in the room. They're literally standing by the big giant elephant being like, whoa, right? Six of Pentacles on the High Priestess. They're totally trying to hide their feelings. Ace, because whatever they decided or picked over you was the complete Page of Cups star card. Yeah, Nine of Swords, complete wrong decision, right? You're still the only thing and the only thought in their life that makes them smile. Aw. High Priestess on the Hierophant on the Knight of Cups. Look at that. Major shifts. Remember, the Major Arcana represents major shifts. This is something they have no control over. Very much like how none of us can stop Mercury from retrograding no matter how much we want to. It would still be easier to raise the Titanic. And you can't. There is no way to do it. Suction and gravity. Pressure. Anyways, their life hasn't gotten very much better yet, okay? But they are changing things. They are changing things that used to get in the way of their mind with the Hierophant. Because the Hierophant, if you go back into the days where like tarot was transitioning out of Tarot de Marseille and into Rider-Waite, the Hierophant was originally known as the High Priest. And the Hierophant was like the Pope, a very non-biased approach to all forms of religion, all opinions and views, and then being able to blend and put them together for the best possible outcome for the entire world. Yeah, you guys would all be surprised if I figured out the ones pulling the strings were in Rome. What? Huh, squirrel? Anyways, so the thing on this is that Leo Taurus energy on this, the fixed energy is strong. Could even be another Aquarius, maybe even a Scorpio, the Knight of Cups. Their fear of making a decision for fear of the consequences of the decision seem to be the biggest factor here. They're looking at this as like, this is a decision that is so major. If I make this choice, Archer, Nine of Wands, I don't know if I can come back from it. Right? It's kind of like the vibes of like when Paul McCartney in an interview once, when he was asked like what drugs he did try or what drugs he didn't try back in the 60s, you know, right? And he was like, even though he was like, I'll tell you and I'll tell you the truth, but you have the choice to print this, all right? But even to him, he would not go into the heavy stuff or anything because he would always say, I was so scared I wouldn't be able to come back. What if I lost my mind? What if I lost my ability to write music? What would I do? And that's kind of like this person's in a very similar vibe that with how they're feeling for you. Whoa. Okay. It's Five of Cups is they're like, what if I make this choice? What if we get involved and then I fail? Or what if I can't give up my independency? What if I can't adapt out of single life? And it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy that they're so fearful that if they make this decision that it's going to Eight of Swords fail, instead of kind of just like rolling with the flow and taking it a day at a time. They've already got you guys eating Jell-O in a nursing home, and you're just wanting to go out on a date. You're like, if we can get that far, then we'll talk about the nursing home later. And they're trying to play the whole life out in like one moment. Okay, and then this leads to a whole bunch of Eight of Swords overthinking that they're just like, what's too much interference in their mind? What's the use? I'll just wait about this. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow or next week. And they just kind of shut down. And they're like, I'm just gonna go take a bath, go to bed, and maybe it'll sort itself out tomorrow. And then the next time is, oh no, wait, let me think about it a little bit more. And Crosswatcher, how many times are you gonna think about making the decision before you make the decision to make the decision and then make the decision about this decision? Know what I'm saying? Right? They get nervous. This person doesn't like making decisions. Let me see what's up with this top row of cards here. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, could be a Taurus, maybe even a Scorpio. Pisces is here. Wow, you got strong Taurus and strong Sagittarius. and strong Scorpio. Big time. Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Wands. Some of you guys, this might tie into something you did back in college, and that's where I'm going to leave it. But then on a more different, everybody had to work their way through college somehow. But I sold test answers. That was all I had going. I was a dork. I was in no way Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Okay, the only thing I had going was my brain and my pocket protector, basically. So I sold it. I sold test answers, whatever. Yeah, come get me, U of M. I think actually, I think our dean. I think he passed. Yeah, I think I'm off the hook. Anyways, doesn't matter. I claimed it on my taxes decades ago. We're fine. Somebody here might even be a tutor, actually. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. All right, but this here with that Magician on the Page of Wands, this is their life. It hasn't got any much better. Even though they're changing, this change of place of mind, you were dealing with an introverted extrovert, weren't you? Like out front in the public eye, they're very outgoing. They're very ambitious, flirty, positive, confident. Then behind the scenes, they're very introverted, very Ludwig van Beethoven, because they get all into their minds. Okay. It's kind of like, yeah, that's what it is. They're kind of like, what if I try and fail? What if this falls apart? What if it does? It's like, well, you aren't going to know if it's going to fail or succeed if you don't give it a try. Because even what I'm showing here is the cards say it's successful. Look at the bottom of the card. It says success right on it. You know what I mean? They're afraid of what if we try and fail. However, the energy around you guys is what if we try and succeed? It could be better than anything you ever asked for. I'm talking to the cross watcher on that part. Okay. You already know in the Knight of Wands and the Fool card. Every sign has gotten the Fool card tonight. And there's only one sign left. Thank you for your patience, Pisces. I love you. This is a Fool week. It's like we're coming in the energy of people that were so unsure about taking the risk, being ready to take the risk. The Fool card is transitioning. The Fool card is leveling up. I like it. Aries energy. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. Some of you guys, I think online sports betting or gambling got in the way to the point that it's worried them sick with the Five of Pentacles. That's the thing. It's like they've reached the point. It's like they've reached the point where they keep like letting go and letting God, and then just like praying for, just give me time to find the right answer, time to think this through, time to find this through. And even God is crosswatcher. God does hear all prayers. Sometimes the answer is no. And the fact that even God knows you've had a lot of time to think about this. And when people take so long to do this that it strings along someone like you, Aquarius, God will start putting tower moments, okay? And none of their manifestations will happen, and they'll get frustrated, and they'll get ticked off. Why are their coworkers, why are their friends around them all rock stars, and they're not? Leo energy on this one, right? And it's because God is sitting up there going, I can't grant your prayers and bring Aquarius and you together if you're not doing the work to change. You keep smacking your head against a brick wall, and I don't want you to chip a tooth because you're all a child of God, and God doesn't want them to get hurt anymore, and God wants you to get hurt. So the answer is no, but for a very good reason. Some of you guys have been finding coins on your path. I knew it. I knew it. That's very change. And it's like I always say, if you see a penny, pick it up. Heads or tails, it's money. It don't matter. Pennies probably won't even be around much sooner. But Six of Cups. And did you see that with the Strength card and the Nine of Swords come out with the Sun card? Whoa. Leo just showed up big time. Some of you guys could totally be dealing with a Leo or someone who's just got some serious Leo in the chart with Cancer right behind it on their tail. That was... Pardon the pun. Sorry, not sorry. I didn't even see that one coming right on your tail. That was kind of funny. We're going to keep that one. Look at this. There's a wedding energy here. There's union energies in your guys' card. The Three of Cups is the wedding at Cana. Something we're celebrating. And there's 222 in the chat right now. If you've been seeing repeating twos, love that like right there. That 222 is going to totally be a sign for you. This person's finna open up pretty soon. The silence is causing a change of heart. Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, where they walk away from that old mindset and they let their guard down in the Seven of Wands. So Aquarius, Aquarius, this is the thing. They have already overcome passing the buck on to everything else and everyone else for their issues. Okay, that strength card, all right? It's like, it's very not gonna die. Wouldn't be prudent at this here juncture, but the buck stops now. You know how they blamed everybody else? It was never them. It was everybody else, okay? They've overcome that energy of passing the buck to everyone else, okay? Especially for things they cause. It's like growing up or taking responsibility for their decisions, their own actions, and knowing that those actions are what led to the consequences. Nice. I'm going to give the cross watchers some points because with it's granted they're stalking the heck out of you. They've like found like, man, this is somebody that really has looked into stuff online. But they still learn lessons because they still think that every post you make is about them. Some of you guys might even have like a tarot channel online or be like a podcaster or somehow in the public eye. Because I'm being told they don't have to snoop very hard. That's the thing. That's why maybe some of you guys, even my more seasoned Aquariuses, you just don't realize all your profiles are set to public. I don't know. But some of you guys don't have the ability to set your profiles to private. And that's why this person's got a really easy ability to watch you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. And the guardian angels with the Three of Pentacles are saying they have to watch you succeed in the Ten of Swords to get them to that point where they take responsibility for their decisions. Okay. So the self-isolation that they've imposed upon themselves, that's the energy here that is getting them the time to see the errors of their ways, Seven of Pentacles. That's what's going to lead them to reaching out to apologize in order for you guys to start fresh. And you know what? You know how like you know how they were like a lot of empty promises before? This time, they're just going to work to prove to you that it won't happen again. So this will take some time to build your trust back. Okay, cross watchers, with what went down, you got to really prove it to Aquarius. You got to earn that trust back. And you totally have the ability to do it, cross watcher. It all starts with one communication that the guardian angels are lining up that leads to a positive outcome for the both of you. I love that. Strong Leo energy. Aries is here, Scorpio and Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces, pretty strong Cancer and Pisces. Then you got Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, and even you. Could be another Aquarius for some of you. But stand by. Three of Pentacles on the Knight of Swords. That tells me that God and your guardian angels are making chess moves behind the scenes to line things up for the both of you guys in order to start fresh and to give them the opportunity to prove to you it won't happen again. I love that for you. Oh my gosh. Please subscribe and like this reading, and I am excited to see what happens in your reading on Friday. Your collective reading, it's going to be this Friday. It's every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So subscribe, like, and I'll see you back here. All right. Feel free to leave a comment or like the reading on your way out. Or if you like, just hype the reading. That means the most to me. All right. Thank you. I love you, Aquarius. All right. Are you guys ready? Limitless, are you ready? King Ralph, are you ready? Mac, Melissa, what say you guys? Anai, hello. La, what's up? Thanks for coming. I'm glad you caught the live. What's happening, y'all? Hey, V, yeah? All right, Pisces. Let's do it to it. All right. There we go. Pop you back there. Biblical? Why not? Shadow. Oh, let's do it. Let's get deep. All right, Pisces, I'm going to need yours and your person's blueprints. God, I need Pisces, and Pisces is, it's a lot of plural letters, and Pisces is person's blueprints. All right, let's do it to it. Here we go. You ready? Let's do it. Because, there we go. All right, Pisces, you're going to be at 3:33:43. All right, you ready for this? Let's do it, Pisces, because as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. All right, we always save the best for last. And after the build-up of 11 signs and their problems and their issues, the grand finale comes in. And it's you. All right, so let's go for it. Tap me in, tune me into Pisces energy. Please and thank you, God. Think about your person, Pisces. Give me everything you got for Pisces. Let's do this to this, all right? We got to make this count. We save the best for last. Let's make it count. Here we go. All right. 2 shuffles. Hold it. I can multitask. Watch this. Yeah. All right. What a completely useless fact. Okay, let's go. Just give me 2 shovels for Pisces. Let's do this. Here we go. 1 and 2. That's the 3 of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, they're fighting, pressing the send button. It's that close. I love it. Okay. You ready? Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Let's do it. Tartar sauce. 8 of Pentacles on the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Your guardian angels are making sure they're doing the work. You got a spiritual army on your side. I mean, you are Pisces. You're basically a human walking intuitive tarot reading incarnated, okay? But yeah, the 2 of Swords, they're being put through a great test, just like God testing Abraham's faith on here. Would you leave Isaac alone? What did he ever do to you? You know what I mean? He's a good kid. They're being tested. Are you going to stay committed and solid to Pisces, or with the 3 of Pentacles on the 8 of Pentacles? Do you need more work? Really? Okay. Virgo energy strong. Capricorn, Libra. Ooh, 2 of Wands. Who do they choose? Who do they choose? The Tower on Temperance. Somebody is going to have some really hurt feelings, but it's not you and it's not your person. Okay. As a result of when you got the Tower card with the Temperance card, that's a good Tower moment that God puts into their life to allow them to balance something out in order to be a better person for you. This person's kind of totally wanting to change. What's up sitting on the dock of the bay? The Devil. See, Toby's trying to put some doubt into this one. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords, I see your person literally cutting the Devil right out. The Devil's sitting there going, you can't do this. You can't make it through this. You might as well just give up now. And if you can't make it through this, you'll never have Pisces. And I see in the week ahead, your person with this Queen of Swords being like, come at me, brah. You know how the Queen of Swords is the come at me, bro? Right? Libra energy on this one. Literally, they're like, you can't do this. You can't work. You can't be a better person for Pisces. And they're just like, get out of my way. Literally. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys have even been feeling the Devil energy because of how strong your guys' connection is. Satan tempting the humans to sin. 1 John. Toby is trying to put doubt into both of your guys' head because he knows that should the 2 of you guys come together for a peaceful connection, this is Abigail, the peacemaker here. Name Abigail might even resonate. It's the end of Devil energy. He can't get to you guys anymore. Justice card, literally, on the 2 of Cups. Cancer energy and Libra into the 4 of Wands. No way. Pisces. Hold on, let me get the rest of the cards. Hold on. I'm going to put this here because this has hit. 8 of Wands. I'm right. The High Priestess and the 5 of Swords. Pisces. This 5 of Swords confirms it for me here. This is not a deep twin flame soulmate connection. This is higher than that. As you go up the different degrees and the different levels of connections, of course, you've got your karmics and you've got your soulmates and then you got your twin flames. And then you get into the higher elevations, the higher degrees, okay? Somebody here might be an Eastern Star or a Freemason. Lion's Paw, that's cool. But then you get into like the deep soulmate twin flame connections, the end-all be-alls. And then we're high up. Then we're in the Council of 33 and 30 and that going on. This is a deep twin soul connection. No wonder this got off to such a rough start. Justice card on the Devil, because this is the reward for both of you guys. You guys have learned lessons from your soulmates. You've learned lessons from your twin flames. You've learned lessons from your karmics. And now you two coming together creates a successful union, 8 of Wands to the High Priestess, that Toby secretly doesn't want to have happen. And it's leaving both of you guys with a resting 5 of Swords face. But yet that 4 of Wands to the 2 of Cups tells me this person loves you. And they have not had a free will choice to love somebody for a long time. they closed themselves off as a result of their twin flame journey or what led up to it. For those of you that this is your twin flame, that's their twin flame journey that led them right to your door, like the Beatles, the long and winding road that leads to your door. Long and winding road. Strong Cancer energy, strong Sagittarius, Libra. It could be another Pisces for some of you guys. Wow, Cancer, Pisces, and Leo is pretty heavy duty. Sagittarius is here, and Aries, Capricorn. Pretty strong Aquarius vibes too. Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles on the Three of Cups. That's the wedding at Cana. I told you, even though they're not letting it show, Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles shows that they see you as a Proverbs 31 woman or man, no gender, okay? But literally the Songs of Solomon may resonate to you. And that's kind of what this person is saying. You are altogether beautiful, darling. There's nothing wrong with you. Even when I pull energy of like, okay, what's up with Pisces, Queen of Swords? Is there anything that like, I get nothing. There's literally nothing they don't like about you. You make them want to be a better man or a better woman, Queen of Pentacles. The thing about this is they feel bad about the things that they said out of anger that can't be unheard. And they sure are thinking about it. Even for those of you that are in no contact, you are still really heavy on their mind. Some of you guys have been seeing random feathers on your path too. Even when there's not birds around or in places where there shouldn't be or couldn't be birds, but yet random feathers keep showing up on your pathway. Capricorn energy on the Devil. It's like you guys are just so used to everyone putting the blame on you. And this person was supposed to work on that, which they are. But at the time they weren't yet. And then every time you would try to see where this could go, or like their fight or flight would kick in, they'd never see out a whole conversation. And as soon as you tried to have them see things in both ways, you couldn't change this person. They'd just be like, well, I just need to go for a walk, or I'm getting in the car, I'm going for a drive, I need a minute to think about this. And the conversation never gets all the way through it. This is like that person that goes on a car ride or on a road trip and they never let the songs on the playlist finish, right? You get about halfway through the song and you're into it, you're sitting shotgun, right? You know, by female Pisces, their hands on your leg or whatever, and you're just cruising along and you're into the tunes and the song stops and another one starts. And it's like, well, I was listening to that. Oh no, I want to hear this one. This person never let stuff come full circle on this one. And yet they're like 90% done with that energy, okay? And with that Three of Pentacles, like your guardian angels are working on them for you. That's a thing that leads into the Three of Cups. There is a wedding between you guys. You won't be single forever, and you won't be in this energy with them forever, but you'll be married to them, okay? There is seriously like, there's an energetical warm front approaching. All right. I get to do my meteorologist stuff right now. This is cool. All right. Even the Schumann resonance, that might resonate to you. Check out the pinned comment for the timestamp that takes you back to the Schumann forecast for the week ahead. Because in your guys' case, the Wheel of Fortune, that card of free will, it's an incoming warm front, Pisces, that will be approaching out of this energy here, that the temperatures will rise and it brings in a Four of Wands union with the Two of Cups, exactly as timed to go forward, that your guys are going to save a ton of money at your wedding because like you only got to get water, because this is the wedding at Cana in the biblical tarot. That means one of your guests is going to BYOB for everybody. I love it. You got strong Cancer energy here. You got strong Leo energy, pretty heavy duty Leo. Capricorn's hanging out with Taurus, Sagittarius and Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, strong Capricorn, and Virgo. Yeah. Virgo Sagittarius seems to be pretty strong at this moment as we go into this Eight of Wands, High Priestess, Five of Swords. Because there's a way that they're going to overcome this. Some of you guys, you or them, could be born on the 20th, maybe the 25th, the 28th, the 18th, the 2nd, the 7th, the 27th, the 15th or the 5th, maybe the 3rd, the 12th, the 20th, or the 21st. Maybe even the 12th and the 14th. Okay. Let's see what we got on this bottom row of cards here. Direction this is going with that Eight of Wands, the Moon card. I got the Moon. Wow, they've been having some really deep dreams about you. You have no clue how much that they wish that you were with them right now. I know they don't let it show because they were taught to keep a stiff upper lip. For my female Pisces, this is the dude that their dad was like, guys, don't cry. You bottle all of your emotions and you bottle that stuff down so far that you stroke out. Right? Guys, it's okay to have a cry or to allow this conversation to take place. Okay? It's how you make it through it. And yeah, even for my male Pisces, this girl's mom was like, don't worry about the love. Just marry for the money. All right? Love hurts. Money don't. Yeah, I'd try that, telling somebody to that filed Chapter 11 privacy, right? Spirit Airlines. It's why I'm taking Delta to Nashville. Anyways, okay. The World card. Yes. That's you. That's you by the end of this week being like, yes, I did it. Because the good Lord shines down upon you with the Moon card. You're gonna skirt by the skin of your bumper. And it's gonna something that you think has you completely, man, I'm busted, I'm in trouble, it's never gonna work out. You with that Moon card, which is your major arcana, you skirt by this undetected. It is a blessing in disguise that all you need to do, Pisces, is look up and say thank you. Thank you very much. Very grateful. And that's what brings the change in with the Eight of Swords into the Emperor on the Eight of Pentacles. Told you they're working on it. This is so about seeing things from each other's perspective. That's all. With the Eight of Swords, Jonah trapped inside the fish. Hey, Twinkle Star, Spinny Hugs girl, love you. Thank you all for being here too. Love that like, Pisces. Jonah trapped inside the fish. This is my Long John Silver's card in the Biblical Tarot. Because very much like how nobody actually knows how Jonah got in the fish in the first place, nobody knows how Long John Silver's is still open for business. Laundry, what? I know exactly. Follow the money. Just like King Solomon showing up on the Emperor card. Daddy's home. On the Eight of Pentacles, you always tried to see things from their perspective. They just never tried to see it from yours. However, the Two of Pentacles in my cards, that's a however moment. This is the energetical scapegoat in the tarot. So the thing on this is, you never believe it, but they do want to apologize. They want to ask for forgiveness of this. They've done a lot of work because of you. Because they want to apologize for all this that got in the way of this being such a rough start. Some of you guys have known this person for a while, because here's the thing. When I look back at this is already a thing, that this moment in time is an Eight of Swords. It's actually a blimp or a speed bump that's really bad now. But like a month from now, a year from now, this is all way ancient. Even a month from now, you guys have made peace with Abigail the Peacemaker, and they actually start doing some of the work to show up for it. Because everything got out of hand just way too fast here. There's just, with that, where's the Moon card, right? On the World card? Yeah. Pisces, Cancer, Leo, and the World card's every sign. It's a completion of a cycle and a chapter. So the thing on this is, there's a lot of stuff that they wish they hadn't said, and things they wish they had said differently, or at least taken the time to think before saying it, with the High Priestess. Right? So that's the thing on this, Pisces, is that this still has serious potential to be resolved if you choose to forgive them. There is totally like a we need to talk text message coming in for you guys in the week ahead. Either you're sending it or it's coming. No one. We need the text. Say this 3 times fast. This we need to talk text that's coming in, like, there's no way what the recipient's going to think it is at first. That Eight of Swords says, like, whoever sends this message, it comes in, and at first the person's like, oh gosh, this is it. Here we go. It's the big one, Lamont. We're in trouble. This is over. And yet it winds up being no way in what way the recipient thinks it is at first. See? This person always thinks the worst when they're with you. They really don't have to think the worst. Gemini and Pisces energy on this. Aries is really strong here, along with Capricorn and Leo. Then you got Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, more Sagittarius, more Virgo. Yeah, strong Virgo and Sag on this. But then Aries and Cancer and Leo. Aquarius too, but they're quiet on this. But with that world card, it's all the signs coming in. So the guardian angels are working to bring a more emotionally stable energy to the both of your lives in order for things to return to better than they were before once this communication happens. So as soon as you guys either initiate the talk or have the talk, some of you guys are hanging on the message or have sent the message or waiting to push send or receive, whenever that happens, that's already the start point of the reunion and the energies working out to overcome the overthinking and proceed forward with the Page of Wands with the shadow work. And with the Two of Wands on this shows me the next phase of the journey for you guys, because we never all finish completely healing. There's always lessons to learn. You never stop learning. I don't want to ever stop learning because then life's going to get boring. I love learning new stuff. And same thing, this shadow work on the Two of Wands is the thing that allows them to choose to do the work to be a better person for you. That leads to the Six of Wands, Leo energy. I love it for you, Pisces. I hope that helps. This is going to be awesome for you in the week ahead. I cannot wait to do your collective reading. And you will be our grand finale. You are this coming Friday and every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, right? So subscribe, set the bell. And like I was saying, the only thing I asked for Christmas this year was no monies or anything like that. All I wanted is my 100,000K subscriber plaque. So if you wouldn't mind just subscribing, it'd be awesome, and I'd love you for it. I mean, if you set the bell to all notifications, it'd be cool too. You don't have to. But if we get 100,000 subscribers by Christmas, I will do a special live with all of you guys, and we will open it to, when it gets here, I will wrap it. I will wait for you guys. We'll do a live, we'll open it together, because it's not my 100K plaque. It's all of ours, because you guys are all family. All right? And I love you guys for it. Pisces, I hope that helps, all right? I'll see you Friday evening and every Friday evening for your individual collective reading, and you know I love you, 100%, all right? Hope that helps. And we made it, guys. Alea, thank you so much for the follow, Alea Greenwood. You are awesome. Thank you, guys. Twinkle Star, Mac, Melissa, and all the mods on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and YouTube, especially. Thank you guys all much for keeping the chat engaged and being there for me and the family. We love and appreciate you. And don't forget, y'all, I will see you September 14th in Nashville, Tennessee for the public meet and greet. I will see you September 21st here on the channel with Frankie for our collab, and October 18th for the collab with Selena at Love Fire Tarot. And there's more coming up, more appearances, Michigan, Florida, more collabs. So subscribe, set the bell. And remember that these messages will resonate to any and all placements of these signs within your chart. Remember that you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of your charts all work together in order to make you the unique individual human that you are. Okay? Nobody can be you better than you can be, and you're doing awesome at it. Give yourself more credit. Okay? You deserve it. All right? God, thank you very much for the messages we got for everyone this evening. As always, we love and appreciate your divine protection, direction, guidance, and bringing the best possible outcome for everyone involved. All right? Amen, please, and thank you. Those are the secret words. All right? Oh, yeah, here, TikTok. TikTok doesn't get to see Buddha Squirrel because of the angle on the camera. There you go. Here, I'll put him up here for the ending. Hold on. I'll put him here for the ending. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, now YouTube. There we go. Now, okay. There we go. You are welcome, Queen Tiki. Limitless. Everybody, thank you. You too. Melissa, you sleep well. Lisa, thanks for being here. Stephanie, thank you. Remember to check out everybody on the homepage, too, on the YouTube channel, The Archer Network. If you want to book a reading or check out the other playlists and platforms, the Archer Astrology link tree over here. I had to move it over here because Bill didn't like his head being cut off. I heard from his agent, whatever. But anyways, it'll take you to all the playlist platforms and to book a reading with me. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. The next Cards and Coffee Super Chat session will be Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. And I'll see you guys later. Otherwise, until next time, peace and love.